By the way, husband's first viewing. So it was
He's never seen this?
Never seen it.
Wow.
I know.
What a special moment it must have been for him.
I was going to say the moment where they make everybody march for no reason. Because he pointed it out, and yes. I don't think I ever noticed.
Pack your things. Everyone pack your things.
Okay, now go back to your things. Like,
we're going on a 10-mile hike.
I mean, I guess they got some exercise. It was just a hike for them, but at the same time.
A lot of songs, a lot of vistas.
Oh, a lot of vistas. I mean, it is very pretty.
Quaid.
There's only one Quaid. There's not that many Quaids. Now that I've looked all of them up and analyzed them. Yeah, one Quaid at a time. We can't have all of them together.
Maybe we need to do like a remake of The Parent Trap with all the Quaids.
Be very interesting.
Where Jack Quaid plays his twin, but he's in his 30s and he's trying to get his parents back together with the help of his crazy uncle. See? Now that's an idea.
Could work. Not really, but it could.
No, not really. Speaking of not really being able to work, I am Kevin.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is Shelf Life, a podcast brought to you by a brother and sister team that go through pop culture one at a time, no matter the genre, to determine whether or not the subject at hand belongs on your shelf, be that digital or physical. I could also say, Rachel, a brother and sister team that may or may not be the same person split in two to pretend that we are co-hosting.
That's right.
You never know.
We either made one voice a little manlier and the other voice a little feminine, or vice versa.
That would almost be more work than finding another person to co-host.
I agree. You have to do the podcast twice, or you're just doing voices the whole time.
I feel like you'd have to record it with the one voice and then play it back.
That's how we do it.
And respond.
Kevin records the entire thing without me, and then I just record responses. It's just the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, sometimes Rachel does it, sometimes I do it. We swap the files back and forth. But we do go through things one at a time, and today, Rachel, we are in the midst of Volume 8. Volume 8. It's funny because like I have the donut clip. I can literally just put it in whenever I want.
He forces me to do it.
I make
live.
Rachel press the button, which of course means that we are off to summer camp. And this episode, this subject is no different. This is a heavy dose of nostalgia for at least one of us. Rachel, what is up for contention to the shelf today? I was gonna say mañana, but that's not today. That's tomorrow.
Well, today...
I apparently have not been taking lessons from El Tigre in our community episodes.
You're not doing very well. We are going to be talking about The Parent Trap from 1998.
The remake of The Parent Trap from 1998, directed by one of Shelf Life's favorite directors, Nancy Meyers, who, Rachel, joins the group of directors that we have done multiple of their movies of. So, yes, congratulations, Nancy. Rachel, do you remember what the other movie that Nancy Meyers directed that we did?
Well, considering I'm looking at it right now, I see that it's The Holiday. And that there
you
was
can fucking tell.
Yeah, I guess you kind of can. But I was like, the
posters
cover
look
art.
the
I was
same.
going to say, the cover art's like the same. Are you kidding? That's ridiculous.
Nancy Meyers she's got a style. She has
does.
a style of how she tells her stories, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually this is her directorial debut, is The Parent Trap.
Oh, wow.
It's her directorial debut, and it is, in fact, of course, the most famous thing about this, the introduction of Lindsay Lohan.
And Lindsay Lohan.
The American... And Lindsay Lohan. And it's introducing Lindsay Lohan is what the opening credits show. Nancy Meyers joins the ranks of Alfred Hitchcock, and who else have we done 2 times? There's a few out there, but Nancy gets up there. We did not do that on purpose. No. We were just like, let's do The Parent Trap because it's got a camp in it. That's the inciting incident. And then as I was watching it, like I forgot. Like, why would I know that Nancy...
There's 2 camping in this.
There's 2s, yeah. Why would I remember that Nancy Meyers directed this? And then, like, in the opening credits, it shows Nancy Meyers, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh, no!
I did not. Because, Rachel, what is the
You
Parent
love
Trap?
the holiday. I don't know what your problem is. That's your favorite. Anyways.
Rachel, what is the Parent Trap about, and what is your history with the Parent Trap?
The Parent Trap is about twins separated at birth, meeting up.
And twins! I'm sorry.
Okay. Meeting and
beer commercial.
Meeting and scheming to get their parents back together.
Yes, their parents are divorced. They were separated at birth, and now they're going to try to get their parents back together. That is pretty succinct.
Mm-hmm.
It is a remake from 1961.
I've never seen that one.
I've seen the song. Explicitly the song.
Is it a musical?
I know I've seen the song. I don't think so, but there's a song that they sing it. Let's get together.
Yeah. Yes, I know that one.
That's from The Parent Trap. And I know that one of those, when I was little, like toddler age, Mom had all of these tapes that they were called Disney sing-alongs on VHS. So, like, we had, like, the collection of them. And on at least one of them was the Parent Trap Let's Get Together song. So I've seen that part of that movie a million times as, like, a 3-year-old.
That's funny. Oh, so they must have put on, like, a little thing for the parents.
Yeah, they do, like, a little shtick.
Yeah.
Because it's 1961, you know? You got to have a little music in your movie. I don't know if I've seen the whole thing. It could be one of those old Disney movies that, like, Grandma would have taped for me.
Probably.
At, like, around that same age.
Yeah.
I could have seen it, but I do not recall. But what about this one, Rachel? What's your pass with this one?
I mean, I saw this as a kid, and then I've seen it multiple times thereafter.
What are your feelings toward it? Like, what are your remembrances?
Yeah, I always remember enjoying it as a kid, and just, it was always like a fun one. And I do know, as a child, it tricked me into thinking Lindsay Lohan had a twin, and that there were actually 2 of them.
Of course.
It tricked everybody, because I remember us, like, talking about it and then trying to do research to figure out if she did actually have a twin.
The visual effect of Lindsay Lohan the split screen of Lindsay Lohan is fantastic.
It's so good. That holds up.
It absolutely holds up. I was looking too. I was really trying to.
I know
find,
how they did
like,
some of it. I've seen behind
the
the scenes stuff.
Well, you could tell they had like another little redhead on set.
Yes,
because there's a lot. There's more than you think of scenes where one of them is not. The 2 faces are not in frame. There's a lot of over the shoulder or both of the back of their heads and stuff like that. Holds up remarkably well. Nancy Meyers, for all her faults, can direct a movie pretty well. It's just, do I like the style? That will be the question. I'm with you on having seen it a bunch. This was a Disney Channel ad nauseum.
Absolutely.
Play.
Absolutely.
They played this thing like fucking crazy. I consider that we might have seen this in the theater. I don't remember. I tried to really think about if we would have seen this in the theaters.
I don't remember
like as
going
a
to the
family.
theater.
I do not remember. I do know that we watched it a ton, like when it was on the Disney Channel, and then watching it back for the show. All of the memories came flooding back of like, oh yeah, then this happens and this happens and this happens. The misremembrance that I had was how much it does take place at camp, because
it's longer than you think typically.
No, I thought it was shorter. I thought it was going to be. I thought half of it was at the camp.
Okay,
like the whole first half was going to be at camp, and then the second half was setting up the parents, and it's more like the first 20 minutes maybe is at the camp, if that. And then, because it's Nancy Meyers, you have to go to these mansions for the rest of the movie.
You know, I didn't think about it being Nancy Meyers with these mansions. Yeah, that's a good point. But I mean, I kind of feel like it's still in like 3 acts though. There's 3 acts, and the first act is the longest.
I guess we'll see. Because to me, it felt shorter than I remembered. But
I mean, it's not like a long movie though either.
It is. You don't think so? It's over 2 hours long.
It's 2 hours long.
For like a Disney kids movie in the 90s, it's longer than you think. And that's a
long.
Nancy Meyers trope, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe that is... I don't know. Rewatching it, I kept thinking, I'm like, oh, this is longer than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, maybe it is shorter than it should be.
We'll talk about it.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Your husband, you said this was his first time viewing the movie.
Yes, it was his first time.
I cannot imagine being our age range and not having to have seen The Parent Trap. This was like a staple.
I know.
This is a road to nostalgia for anyone in their 30s at the time of this recording. Like, I could easily, if I called my friends right now and I was like, Parent Trap 1998, go, they'd be able to.
Well, yeah, but they are them too. They are them.
They are them.
Well, what do you want me to say?
No, it's true. It's true. Did you know that the Parent Trap is based on a book?
I didn't know there was a book too.
There's a book from
now I have to read it.
No, I don't think you do. It's
do.
post World.
I had to read James Bond smut, so
you did that to yourself.
I didn't know.
No one asked you to do that.
I didn't know.
It's a post World War II German book. I can't remember what it's called, like Lisa and Lottie or something like that. It's about a set of twins that were separated at birth, and they find each other it's exactly what the movie is. Sure. They find each other at camp, or they try to get their parents back together. More like a kid's book, maybe like a preteen book, because I think it's a chapter book, but it is like post World War II. My guess is at the time that made a lot more sense, because I'm assuming
about them
that
getting
Germans
separated type of thing.
Being separated was a lot easier to happen.
Sure. And it's back in a time where it's like finding each, like they must have gotten separated and then just didn't really have an easy way to get back together or communicate or find each other.
Das Doppellochen is the book from 1949, written by Eric Kastner.
Right.
And then 1961 is the Disney movie, so they decided to make it. They decided they want to remake it. I think it's because of the 30-year nostalgia rule.
So it's every 30 years we have to redo The Parent Trap?
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Yeah.
It's time!
We're close to that time.
They should be recording it right now.
And I bet you Lindsay Lohan plays the mom.
Oh, God.
Because, why wouldn't they
they
do
just
that?
redid Freaky Fridays, so I could definitely see it happening.
So of course they will. Mm-hmm.
It could be Jack Quaid,
could
and Lindsay Lohan.
It could be Jack Quaid and Lindsay Lohan. There you go, Rachel. I like it. Why not?
Why not?
And it'll
and
introduce some new
twins.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because otherwise it's going to be really bad CGI now.
You know what? I understand.
And a really bad actor who can't pretend to be like two people or something dumb.
They lucked out with Lindsay being in the part.
Yes.
But this is the proud tradition.
Well, I thought was the first one the same way too?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, yes, then they have to do it.
It's part of the gimmick.
I had assumed that those were twins in the past one. I didn't really look into it at all.
No,
but
they actually it was like very innovative to be able to do that back then.
Look at them doing the innovative things.
And Haley Mills, who played the twins in the 60s, became a huge star because of it too. So it is a launching pad at this point. So I'm sure by 2030 there'll be another fucking Parent Trap. They've done this recently with Vanessa Hudgens and some bad Netflix movies, Rachel.
No.
But that's more of a Prince and the Pauper.
Hudgens. Okay.
I would have thought that they would have gone a little more Prince and the Pauper with the plot, which they don't do. They go Princess and Princess with the plot.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you think that it would have made more sense to go Prince and the Pauper with the plot? Because I could see that working out better. Because then you'd have complete opposite, lifestyles that you could work with, and you don't get that. They're princesses.
Right.
That's it.
Exactly. I would think it would definitely add in a different level of, I guess,
Nancy's
challenge or
no
whatever.
one in a Nancy Meyers movies makes less than 7 figures. That's just a fucking rule.
I will say,
if you're poor, I don't want to see you. That is Nancy Meyers' rule. Oh, you have a normal job? Get the fuck out. You need to have
no, we'll just elevate it
job.
so that it's like you might be a butterfly catcher, but you get the rarest of them and make millions.
That's right. Your butterfly exotic like butterfly thing is your hobby because you struck oil on your fucking property or something. So Nancy Meyers' directorial debut here, though, they auditioned a ton of actresses to try to find the right sisters, and they find Lindsay Lohan. This is Lindsay Lohan's breakout role. I will say this throughout the show. She is fantastic,
of course,
in this movie.
Absolutely.
She is great.
She's so good
in this movie.
Yeah.
The shame of it, of course, is that she probably was pressured to be in the role because her family fucking sucks. Her parents are monsters.
Sure.
Are a ton of
all the Disney
child
parents,
actors.
I would assume.
So most of the Disney parents, as can be assumed. But her parents, it's well documented. And she had so many problems. I think she's on the other side of that. I don't know. I don't know if she's ever like come out and said like what her feelings are about acting when she was this young. You can absolutely see why everyone was like, yes, she's the next big thing.
Absolutely.
She does 2 completely different performances in the movie.
Right.
She layers a British accent on top of an American accent on top of a British accent in some scenes.
Yes.
Like blatantly.
Yes.
Like it's not a slip. She's
the
acting
American
with layers.
She's doing the American, doing a British accent.
Doing British.
Yeah.
Yes. She's 11 doing this.
It's really good.
I will blame Hollywood and her parents. Because her parents are scumbags and Hollywood is full of scumbags.
Of course.
Because she really has a ridiculous amount of talent. And we'll see that in some of these movies that she does. But they cast her and they're able to cast other people. Nancy Meyers wants to do everything in these big sprawling vistas and stuff like that. So her budget, as you can imagine, because if you remember the budget for The Holiday, Rachel, it was quite large.
Because I want to record in this mansion. And I also want to record in this mansion.
but to her credit, not a fucking set. You are on location.
They're gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. The budget for this one is actually a lot smaller because it is her first time directing.
Ugh.
Yes, so would I. Okay.
It's beautiful.
Oh, I live on this sprawling vineyard mansion. What a thing for Rachel to admit.
I wasn't like admitting it. Like,
I will live on this vineyard.
What is wrong with him? I wasn't admitting it. I was just saying, yes, that's the one I want to live in.
The movie, the budget was $15 million, so not nearly what the Holiday was, and I would argue more technical aspects because of the visual effect of having your dual Lindsay Lohan, but it made
100 and something.
Close 92 was the, but it was.
I was gonna say like 85, and then so I was like, I had the range.
A big hit for Disney nonetheless, though, and
yes,
it became this like hit on the Disney Channel, and it's become like this nostalgia thing. So I think a lot of people know the movie, at least like from our age for sure, based on that. They used a lot of motion control photography to do the visual effects. Obviously, the split screen stuff. The music is all over the place. I think that's where most of the budget went. I'm just saying. That's what I think anyway. If I had to guess,
could be. Or they had to rent a boat too, multiple boats.
Now we have to decide whether or not it is, in fact, a nostalgia holds up or doesn't. Because after everything, Rachel, we answer the timeless question that we do on Shelf Life of whether or not The Parent Trap has shelf life. Rachel, anything else before we hit the break?
No, I think I'm ready to take a whack at it. No, that doesn't work. What do you want me to say?
I'm trying to figure out where that comes from.
They say it twice at the camp.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Yes.
I'll take a whack at it, and then she goes, I'll take a whack at it.
She says it, then she does it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
Sorry, whenever I hear that line, all that goes through my head is Ivan Ooze.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Because that's my nostalgia. When we come back,
God,
after word from our fake sponsor, we will dive right into and walk through The Parent Trap. Are you wanting to trick your parents to get back together? Did you just discover your long-lost twin? Did you hit your husband with a hairdryer and regret the consequences? Well, you're in luck, because now you have a lawyer on your side. Call the Reverse Divorce Lawyers. We'll set up an elaborate trap to force your parents or significant other to fall back in love. Hi, I'm Gary Feldman, founder of Reverse Divorces LLC. For years, lawyers have been helping couples split up, but nobody's asking the real question. What if we just didn't do that? We will come up with several different scenarios in which your parents, loved ones, children, whoever is going to fall back in love with their significant other. And then a few little pieces of paperwork and boom, it's like the divorce never happened. And if you're not comfortable with that, we'll have the kids set up a little something. They seem to be pretty good at this stuff. Reverse Divorce Lawyers, because sometimes happily ever after just needs a little light manipulation.
Like Elvis does. So maybe that's what she was going for.
Folks at home, if you can, we're back. Hey, we're back. If you can somehow sync up or like do a Becca from Pitch Perfect.
Mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a remixed version of Let's Get Together and Grease Lightning, please.
I love that.
But we are back with the walkthrough for The Parent Trap from 1998, the Nancy Meyers film.
I love how you have to keep saying it.
I need people to understand when I make critiques or supportive statements about the movie that the director's style has a lot to do with that, as we will find out.
That's fine.
It begins with the...
I don't think it matters to me. I mean, it kind of does.
Well, yeah. Okay, but... This is obviously the same director as The Holiday.
I didn't realize that. I kind of get it, but I didn't see it. But because this is just, and it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Starting now.
Is imprinted.
Let's go.
This is imprinted.
This is imprinted.
Dean Cundy, the cinematographer on this, Rachel. Nancy Meyers obviously went out and was like, "This is my first movie. I need a good cinematographer. I need a good director of photography here. I know. I'll get the guy that did Halloween." That's what I'm making here.
I love that.
Well, it makes sense, though, right? Because he was very innovative and thoughtful about how to frame shots and, like, trickery with the camera and stuff and, like, how the camera works. So you're going to need visual effects for the movie here with Lindsay doing the dual role. So you got to have somebody that knows what they're doing, and Dean Cundy, one of the greats. So makes sense to me.
No, I get it.
The opening credits show a boat, a cruise
Queen Elizabeth II.
Yes, the QE2, as we are told like a dozen fucking times in this movie. Like, was that a real ship that they had to like plug?
I think so.
Was there like a thing? Because it was like, on the QE2, back on the QE2. Like, it's all like they say it a million times.
No, I think it's a real ship. It's a real ocean liner. Yep.
All right. So they're on the QE2. Get your tickets today.
It says permanently docked. I don't think you can go anywhere anymore.
Oh, damn it. Well, it'd be a pretty old ship because it is 1986. We also are told.
Are we told it's 1986?
At some point, yeah, I think so.
When they got married.
Yes.
Okay.
Something in this montage says 1986.
It's probably their marriage license. I never read the marriage license. Then my husband points out their occupations on the marriage license, and I was like, "What?"
What did it say? What were the occupations?
God.
Well, because they both have...
I think hers said artist, and his said, oh God, what was it? Hold on.
Because this is when we find out what they are, it's supposed to be like they both made it.
Viticulturalist.
I'm sorry?
Viticulturalist. Viticulturist. I'm adding extra. Viticulturist.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that has something to do with the science of winemaking.
Yes. Yes, it does. But I was like, I'm sorry? Where did he... Well, his point was, he goes, oh, so they're They're not quite the butterfly catcher and, like, whatever else he always makes the joke of because we watch too many home design shows.
There are fireworks going off on this cruise ship, too.
Yes.
Which I thought was
odd.
All the
time.
Do they?
Yeah.
Where are they letting fireworks?
Shoot them
Are they
off.
letting off, like, from the one end of the boat?
Potentially. I think it's either one end of the boat or they... Yeah, they do that all the time on cruise ships.
All right. That seems very dangerous. Like, what if something happens?
They do it out in the water.
Yeah, I get that, but, like, you gotta launch it from the boat.
You launch it into the air over the water.
Whatever. These death traps that these cruise ships are. We learned that there's two people getting married, as you said, Rachel.
Yeah.
Via montage, Nat King Cole is singing us Love this entire time.
You know, it's an interesting thing, because what I didn't realize... Okay, and this was pointed out to me. I'm glad he watched this with me, because I also didn't realize this. They met and got married
on the boat. Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I thought, and I have always thought, they met, they eventually got married on the same boat, but later we met and fell in love.
No.
And then we decided,
No,
it would be so romantic to get on the boat and get married on the same boat. I did not know.
This is a fling, knocked up, we hate each other situation. That's what happened here.
That's crazy.
This is doomed to fail, by the way.
Well, no, it makes way more sense now. That makes way more sense.
And the captain married them. How romantic.
Marry us. Barbosa. I'm so sorry.
Yes, there you go. Captain Barbosa married Dennis Quaid and Natasha Richardson.
That's right.
There's no Dennis Quaid impression to be had. I can do the cousin. I can do
really.
Randy. What if Randy? Okay, now that would have been fun. As if they show the montage and it's like Dennis Quaid and Natasha Richardson
and
are
Randy
having
Quaid,
fun. And then Randy Quaid like in Christmas Vacation in like the pool scene. He's just like whipping around a towel. Or I don't swim, Dennis. I know that, Randy.
Yeah, he doesn't really have like a voice or mannerism or anything.
No, he's just rugged man.
He's
just rugged, handsome man.
Yeah.
That's what Dennis Quaid has always been.
Right.
He's just rugged, handsome man with strong American conservative values. I'm pretty sure is how he is.
Sean Hayworth is the captain, by the way. Captain Sean Hayworth.
Thank you for letting us know.
That's
that.
a fun quiz question.
A trivia question for you there. Oh, by the way, Rachel, I had my first Wikipedia was incorrect find.
Oh,
via this movie.
Oh,
as I was
no.
doing my research.
Okay.
Because I went to Wikipedia to look up the budget and stuff. There's a section that says callbacks to the 1961 film. And the second bullet point says the army marching song featured in the 1961 movie is the Colonel Bogey March. This song can be heard again in the remake when they're being marched to the isolation cabin.
But
and I went,
we talked about that.
That is not the Colonel Bogey March.
That's different.
It's correct later on down in the same article, but somebody needs to correct that.
Yeah.
Post haste.
Absolutely.
But I was looking at that because I was trying to see if the character that plays the captain might have been a name from like a character in the 60 version, but I don't see that because that's, a thing that they would do to like pay homage to the original so that somebody can nudge their friend. Right. They're dancing, they're getting wine,
you never
they're
see
twirling
their face.
around.
They're
you
very,
don't see their faces. Yes, very purposeful. And then they get a picture taken on a giant antique camera. Takes this photo of them. Like they're crossing over on the fucking Titanic.
Now, is that from the original?
Potentially.
Because that's the only thing I can think of, and maybe it's just like a fun classic, like, we're doing oldies pictures, like type of thing, just to get that like film and make it look authentic.
Yeah. It was a transatlantic ship.
Yeah. How long is that trip?
Nowadays?
Well, even like back in the 80s, like how long would that be?
If I had to guess, I'd say a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think you're right. It seems like it's about a couple of weeks.
That's enough time to fall in love, get married,
and get knocked
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then throw a hairdryer at your husband. Well, they don't say when that happened.
I was going to say, that had to have been after babies were born.
In theory, yeah.
Because otherwise, what, were they shipping one of the babies back over? Because they never saw each other again after that night.
They never saw each other after.
Which means that she threw a hairdryer, grabbed a baby, and ran.
Yes, which is even crazier when you put it that way.
Yes!
This lady threw a hairdryer, grabbed a baby, and was out the door!
You can't think too hard with these movies sometimes, because you're just like...
I guess not. There's a lot of problems with this family. So then it reveals the picture. We see Randy Quaid. We see Dennis Quaid.
Can you imagine
we see Natasha.
Randy Quaid?
Well, I did enjoy getting married to you.
Here's what you have to do, though, now, is you have to do Randy Quaid every time it's for Dennis Quaid, but you have to say it's Dennis Quaid. Okay? All right.
That's fine.
1986 is when they got married. Go on.
Also, those of you that are good with Photoshop, please Photoshop Dennis Quaid in Natasha Richardson's seat, not in, and have him and Dennis
and his brother?
clinking glasses. Yeah, that's what I want.
He's got a beer, though, instead of a wine glass.
The problem is, Rachel, you did the face, and it was like, yeah, that's the one. That's what I want. You know the face, the Dennis Quaid, or the
Randy Quaid face.
I keep saying them wrong.
You know what? The funnier part is that when you said Randy Quaid, the first movie that came to mind,
Independence Day.
It was Independence Day and not the National Lampoons.
Of course.
I don't know why.
It's one of his best roles. Quaid. Stir the reactor. It's such a dumb fucking thing. I'm going to say it a million times. So then we learn that it is 11 years and 9 months later, and we are at Camp Walden. It looks like a girls' camp. The introduction day or the first day of camp, one of the girls' cell phones doesn't work. And I was like, well, yeah, it's 1998. So
and you're out in the middle of nowhere.
And you have a cell phone. So fuck you, girl.
Yeah, you got that brick of a cell phone.
Cell phone. The old lady on the bullhorn is trying to get attention. I remembered the camp counselor characters very well.
Oh, and when she goes, Navajo! I always remember everything. I remembered a lot of lines from this. And I was like, I can't be quoting this while we're watching it. And then I did it anyways.
Of course you did. I cannot quote benign lines from the fucking Parent
And then
Trap.
I did it anyways.
I think what we end up learning is that the daughter is like the younger of the camp people.
And they have the same
and she's
name.
Also trying to get... Oh, right, because one's big like Velma and Little Velma or something. I don't think it's Velma. I'm not... I don't think I'm far off.
Marva.
Marva?
It's Marva Culp Sr. and Marva Culp Jr.
They're named after Nancy Culp, who played the camp counselor in the 60s.
Ah,
so there you go.
There you go.
Ah, you a Furby?
I mean, it is the 90s, Kevin. Of course we're going to have a Furby.
That's true. There's clearly like this boy that went to the wrong camp because he's pleading with some counselor
he has a baseball
that he thought
glove,
it was a boy's camp.
And he's baseball glove, and he thinks that it's a boys' camp, and all these girls are
Lindsay's,
like laughing.
That's Lindsay's sister, Michael Lohan.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get at least 2 of our children in this, so that we can have a big Hollywood family.
I assume is how her parents said it.
Now, I have a question. You said it's Lindsay's sister.
Brother. Whatever.
You. Okay, well, because I didn't know if he had a sex change or if it was a guy, so I wanted...
I mean, maybe he did.
You were going to want to redo that.
It's Michael Lohan, Lindsay's brother. There. Brother. There, I said it a few different ways. There's a giant pile of duffel bags, and there's Lindsay. So Lindsay Lohan has made her debut. Until I know her name, she will be known as American Lindsay, because I know the other one is British Lindsay. Well, it is Hallie, but we don't.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yet. So I wrote American Lindsay in my notes.
You're right.
She struggles to get out the bag. Some girl comes by to try and help, and she's like, oh, yeah, it's not easy. And then this tie-dye girl gets hers out really easily.
Sports girl.
Oh, she was sports girl? Okay.
Yeah.
So she comes to help out, and she is able to get it out very easy.
That's
now,
how I always saw her, as like this, like she's so sporty, and so she's just like, yeah, I know how to do this.
But as a child, Rachel, you watched this, and you gave all three of these girls personalities and backstories and all sorts of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The two friends of Hallie here don't do a goddamn thing the rest of the movie after the montage. They're barely even just there.
They're just her posse.
They could have been characters, like you call Sports Girl or something. Like,
well, yeah, because they do like basketball and stuff. They talk a couple of times.
They plot against Annie a couple of times.
Right. They start doing their shenanigans.
Annie's crew don't even get personalities. They're just tagged along.
I think that's true.
In the bunks.
Yeah.
Nancy introduces all of these like girl characters, and that's why I thought that the camp stuff was going to go on longer.
I kind of wish it did.
I was like, we're establishing these characters for this camp, and then they just don't do anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even later, like when she makes up a name for the person on the phone, you could have just used one of your friends' names
from the girls.
Yeah.
Because it's like a bad name, it's like Mildred or some shit.
Mildred. Anyways.
So they tell her like, oh, you're from California. You live in Hollywood.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
American Lindsay says, oh, no, I'm not really living in Hollywood. I just live in Napa. And they're like, Napa?
Near
what's
like a
that?
vineyard.
She's like, I just live near a vineyard. It's not like I'm one of the wealthiest people in the fucking state or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Her name is Hallie Parker. So the three of these girls make fast friends. She asks them if they play poker because she's planning to rob them blind.
Damn straight.
Because she's rich and she's learning how to rob others blind. As they walk off, a limo comes by, and this stodgy butler comes out. And I get this butler, confused with the Richie Rich butler.
Do you?
Because they look very similar.
I don't know Richie Rich very well, so I couldn't tell you.
I feel like they look similar.
This is
I feel like they look similar. Thank you.
And now Lindsay Lohan exits the car.
And then Lindsay Lohan comes out.
In her cute, outfit.
Very inappropriate shot, though, of Lindsay Lohan's legs, right? I get what they're doing because they want you to be surprised. Like, what? Like, there's, like, another Lindsay Lohan? But it's, like, this, like, leggy shot of her.
It is a leggy shot.
Yeah, it's very strange.
And she looks like a very proper shot. Yeah.
Yeah, they want you to do, like, shoes first to, like, whoa?
To understand, like, she's also, like, in these fancy shoes and pantyhose and a skirt. I think it's also that type of thought, too.
It's more to reveal... Oh my God, it's Lindsay again. We just saw that girl.
Sure.
But I get your point. They're trying to like make her look proper. Mm-hmm. It's rather picturesque, she says in a very proper British accent, compared to Hallie, who talks like
a Californian.
She doesn't have a Californian.
I was gonna say
she has a bit of it.
Sporty girl had more of a Valley girl accent.
She did.
Than Lindsay had. And I'm like, why are you so excited about her being in, like, where are you from? Because you have the Valley Girl accent.
Where are you from? Because you have the California accent. I thought the exact same thing. I was like, I don't know. Maybe you should have the other girl say that line.
I'm also from California. Like, where are you from? Like,
her mum left a list of stuff for Martin to go over. A question for you, Rachel. I figured you'd want to go over the list.
We can, that's fine.
Because it is a list.
It is.
And we love lists on Shelf Life. Mm-hmm. We love lists. Shelf Life,
we love lists. That's a cute shirt.
We love lips, too.
That'd be a cute shirt, though. We love lists.
We love lists? Yeah. I like that.
Love lists.
I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this the first time Annie's been at this camp? Because it feels like it's the first time Hallie's been here.
I'm pretty sure for both of them, yes. All
right.
And we did question this. Why? When you're British and you live in
like
England.
A proper little British girl.
Why are you coming to this camp in America?
You're coming to fucking Camp Crystal Lake.
Apparently, this camp
is reason.
Real. And they get a lot of international kids.
Of course it is. And I'm sure Nancy knew about it. I bet it's some
very
little
popular
rich kid
for international
camp.
kids to come to America for camping. apparently.
Oh, that is that's a thing
actually
to do.
like a thing. And it was really funny.
Little rich kids.
Sure, yes. Because I read the funniest Reddit post about it, too. Oh my god, if I could find it. Should I try to find it really quick? Clearly, you've never been to campsites in the UK. They're dreary, wet, and shit. And you spend about an hour putting up the tent with no instructions, and then another hour trying to light the gas stove, and then eat a half-warmed-up tin of baked beans while staring at endless fields pockmarked by sheep and cow shit. The American countryside, especially their national parks, are wonders to behold. If I was rich enough to send my kids to camp in America, and especially in the idealist version of camping only found in 90s films, I would.
That's pretty good. All right, so that explains why she's here. Because I was like, is this some... But Mom, I want to go to the United States for camp. This would be ever so much fun. Truly was wondering.
I want to see the world, and I want to start with America.
I want to see the world, Mama. Where's my papa? Like, here's a picture. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
In 5 years, the internet will exist. You'll be able to figure out who your mom is.
You could do
by doing a reverse
23andMe.
Image search. The list, Rachel.
Yes.
That her mom had.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that struck you about that list? I'm not setting you up for anything. I was more just asking.
No. I'm trying to remember what was on it. I know he says vitamins is like the first thing, and I love that he says vitamins. And they just go check minerals. Like what are you taking that's separate? Like what is minerals? What do you mean? Vitamins and minerals? Seriously? I guess that's fine. Fruits and vegetables, like they're bringing food. Aren't you getting fed here? That's interesting.
Yeah, that was a strange one. Yeah.
Sunblock, lip balm, insect repellent, stationery, and stamps. That sounds like normal camp things.
Fair. That's a camp itinerary right there. It's a solid camp itinerary.
Yes, and then photographs of your mother, grandfather, and your trusty butler, Martin.
That's... Yeah, he's got to name drop his name for the exposition.
Well, he says me. He doesn't say Martin. She says it.
One thing that I think does absolutely move over from the Nancy Meyers oeuvre, the help loves the rich people that they work for.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That feels so Nancy Meyers.
Their family.
Where it's like, we just love this family. We're part of it. Like, that's, even though they're paying us room and board, I guess, that feels so Nancy to me.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then a deck of cards. Maybe you'll find someone here that can actually beat you at poker. Her accent slips a bit here, I noted, Rachel. I thought I heard a little bit of the regular Lindsay Lohan voice, but it holds up remarkably well throughout this movie. And like we said, I think she even layers on when they're pretending to be the other one. They have a secret handshake.
They do. Yep, this was very popular. Was
it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's annoying.
Yes.
It's very annoying.
I know that I've seen clips of people wanting to do it at like their wedding and stuff. Absolutely.
Oh, fuck me.
Yes,
Dear
it's
Lord.
popular.
Okay. I had that damn riff of that fucking song stuck in my head all week.
Kevin will now play it ad nauseum at the end of this, so enjoy.
Just if I could, I would. I can't get the rights to the music.
We're not paying for that.
We'll just although we aren't monetizing this episode,
we'll just put a link to it.
Whatever. Yeah, you could do it to yourself. There are establishing shots of the camp and the mess hall. A ton of girls doing some very girly stuff throughout the camp. I will give them credit where credit is due here. You want to make a girls' camp, you want to make a very girl-centric movie, you get a fucking woman director to be able
because
to
this
understand what girls do at fucking girls' camp. This
felt real. This felt very realistic. And I do love the poor boy on the old cell phone going, "Mom, answer the phone."
Answer the fucking phone, Mom! You sent me to a girls' camp! I don't know why he's Eric Cartman now, but... Dude, you just gotta roll with it. You are the only boy at girls' camp. Congratulations,
This is still like
Mr.
the
Lohan.
first day.
You're the only boy at camp.
He does roll with it later.
You could be getting numbers left and fucking right here. You're gonna be the fucking player at Camp Walden.
Yeah, he's gonna have
so
many friends.
You're the only one. You could be making out with all of these girls
no,
throughout the whole fucking summer.
They're children. They're just starting to get really cringy about crushes and boys and stuff. It's not
true.
This isn't like make out yet. No, this is
right.
like hold
Jason
hands.
doesn't come to kill any of them, as far as I know.
Right.
So that is true.
I mean, some of
At
the
least I didn't
older
see
girls, there's like a variety, but like I'm just saying, like their age and his
All
age.
Right. Plan number 2 is then you become kind of a Mac Daddy.
That's right.
You hit up these girls. You get these
100%.
numbers. You become the fucking summer fling in a few years.
Exactly.
All right?
Now that's what it is. That's what it is.
You got to have a little bit of a. You got to do a little bit of a glow up, probably. But you're the summer fling. It doesn't matter what you look like, who you are.
I remember this boy that was at camp, and then it's like, oh my god, like I got to see him again.
Yeah. You're the. You're like the hot stuff summer lovin'. That's your teenage years.
You're about to get married on that Queen Anne, because all those girls are gonna want you. Not Queen Anne, Queen Elizabeth. I keep wanting to call it Queen Anne.
QE2. The QE2.
What's the QA? QA2. Get some quality assurance on this thing.
You were really hoping, Rachel, that who was Queen Anne? Was that
Anne Boleyn?
The Spanish queen?
Anne Boleyn, right?
Yeah, you were hoping that they took over the crown back in the day. That's where you stood on the War of the Roses.
Oh no.
Justice for the Tudors. Rachel still can't watch House of the Dragon without getting all pissed off.
Damn them.
Damn them to hell. They almost run into each other a few times. They're in line to get some food by this like giant fruit tray thing. The old counselor goes between them to grab some herself, and one of the Lohans says that she can't because she's allergic to strawberries.
Yeah, it's like a huge bowl of strawberries. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like she should be breaking out into hives just by looking at this giant bowl of strawberries. And then the other Lohan says that she can't because she's allergic, and that one's like, and the old lady's like, I know you just told me
that.
This actress's performance is always
it's over the top, but she's so wacky.
She kind of talks like that though. Yes. I always remember her as the mom of Jill from Home Improvement.
Wow,
and she talks like that in that too. I know that's a deep pull, but I can always remember that her playing that role as well. Mm-hmm. They're fencing later because this is Little Rich Girl Camp.
Well, I mean, they have a lot of sports because they're walking up with tennis rackets while the other ones are fencing.
But why would you have fencing at a normal camp, Rachel? I don't remember them.
I've never been to camp.
Fencing. It's fair. But from our understanding of camp, they weren't doing it at Camp Crystal Lake. They weren't doing it at the Arthur camp.
As far as we know, they may have had a bunch of stuff set up for. That's what he was going to get the supplies for.
He was getting all the fencing.
That's
equipment. Right. That's what she could have stopped Pam Voorhees with.
Yes,
was the little fencing
on God.
Stick.
Yes.
Instead of cutting her head off, she just kind of pokes her in the throat. So they're fencing, and Haley beats the boy, who I guess who has learned to just roll with it. So maybe it's like day 2. So she's just rolling with it. Mm-hmm. Touché. Why does Hallie know how to fence? I get why Annie does.
Because she's a little rich
Why
kid?
does Hallie know? All right.
I don't know.
She go to some California prep school where they like learn to fence?
I guess possibly.
British Lindsay is playing tennis.
I guess she's just amazing at everything. She's like that girl that you just hate because she's just like, I'm so good at everything.
I mean, they kind of are.
I know.
Like the two of them together.
Like
that's what I'm saying. Like they both are like popular clearly at this camp. Like in their respective like bunks or whatever.
Right. Well, yeah, you're gonna stick with your group.
Yeah, they seem like they'd be a little insufferable.
Oh my God.
Let's be real.
Absolutely. I've known those people.
Let's be real.
They drive me nuts. No offense.
Just but fucking awful.
Be bad at something, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Don't be arrogant about it.
Sue's, they're sort of like Mary Sue's, Rachel. They're sort of like Mary Sue's.
Mary Sue.
A Mary Sue is a term in writing for a character that is like good at everything.
Okay.
They don't have a lot of flaws.
Yeah.
And they like know how to do everything.
Yeah.
Is like a Mary Sue's.
I was just saying.
I can't remember what the male equivalent of it is, but yeah. British Lindsay was playing tennis, and Hallie says that, does anybody else want to give it a shot? Because I'm fucking queen bee of this fucking camp.
A Gary stew.
Oh, Gary Stew. Sure.
So dumb.
Sure.
Did somebody actually call their son Gary Stew? I'm so sorry. I'll take a whack at it.
Why don't you take another quack at it? And then he blows up the Tangas. See?
And the feathers everywhere.
Yeah, there's feathers everywhere. It's a terrible movie. We're going to do it one day. Anyway, so they put their masks on. They put their fencing masks on. And Hallie doesn't think anything of it because they don't see each other's faces.
Right.
So now that they're fencing each other. And we get this James Bond fencing
montage.
Sequence.
Now,
so
the second she is out of bounds, she lost.
Agreed.
She pushed her back.
Yes.
She's out of bounds. That's it.
That is.
You don't just
that's
get
the
to keep
official
going.
rules of fencing.
That's not.
This
we're
is-
not doing a sword fight.
This is Camp Walden rules, madam. This is
You
gotta
go until
poke
you
the
poke.
other one.
You go until you poke.
Go until you. That's. Those are my rules too. Those are,
God.
That's his personal rules to live by. I don't know what's wrong with us tonight.
I don't know.
This is what Nancy Myers does to me, Rachel.
You love her.
Camp Walden rules. You go till you poke. That's another.
I'm so sorry.
That's another shirt. It's another shirt with the little with
like
the
the
the fencing. Yeah. Go till you poke. Camp Walden. There was a Bond movie out around this time where there is this just elaborate fencing sequence where James Bond fences somebody and they go crazy and fence around everywhere and they're just breaking shit all over the place. And I was like, is this an homage to that? Are they trying to do that?
Maybe they
'Cause
are.
It really feels like this very, very elaborate fencing sequence. So Alan Silvestri is the composer on this one. He goes fucking crazy with this score during this fencing fight. It's over the top.
It's too much.
But so is the fight, so is the battle as they go through.
It's not super cringy. It's just long.
Yeah, it's long. They don't do anything stupid. They're just
yawn, which is all right.
Does Annie do that? I think Annie's the one that does that.
Yeah.
Because she is better at fencing because she's British. It's just in their genes.
That's right.
Well, I guess it's in both of their genes. So
that's why she's good at it. That's why she's good at it. That's why she's good at it. She's got the British genes.
She's naturally good at fencing because she is half British.
That's all we need to know.
Figured it out. Okay. And Annie is better because she lives there. It lives there.
She lives
so they
in
nurture her gifts.
That's right.
Yes. I was born
molded by it.
You only adopted the fencing. I was born in it. It doesn't explain why both of them are good at poker at all.
Well, it just sounds like Dad plays poker and so does Grandpa.
I'll allow it.
Because Grandpa's the one that gave her the deck of cards, so...
No, Martin gave her the deck.
Martin gave her the deck of cards from her grandpa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Grandfather gave
Grandfather. My apologies.
What do you call him? Grandfather.
Hallie gets poked.
Poked?
And she flips over the fence and
lands
in a water trough for horses. Like it's a Western.
Even though as far as we have seen, we don't see horses
Not
at
here.
this camp.
But I did the same thing. I was like, I guess they have horses. That's why they have the hay and the water trough right there.
Or it's just for the motif of it?
Potentially. Unless that's literally their drinking water. They have to get their drinking water from this
or some of these girls
well.
are just really stinky, so they toss them in the water before that's their cleanup water. Go outside,
showers.
Go get the cleanup water.
There's
come
a
back
whole
in.
bathroom. It's the gross bathroom from Friday the 13th.
It's that dirty bathroom from Camp Crystal Lake.
That's right.
Girls, you better be on your best behavior or I'm sending you across the lake to that Crystal Lake camp. And you know what happens there. Or they're going to go to that
camp.
Across or the bully way. Camp from Arthur, and they're all going to get bullied.
Or Camp Wannaweep, that's also across the way. Or...
Which is haunted.
Which other ones
Which is also haunted. So Hallie then pulls Annie in because, as I said,
she was going to pull her out.
Annie
was going to pull Hallie out, and she's just like, "You pushed me in." She was like,
"She's an asshole." Hallie is. Pardon my term.
Rat.
She's a bitch from moment one.
I did the other B, but yeah.
For no apparent reason. There's no reason for her to be mean. Although I should not say the B word, but that's what she's being.
Well, she's a brat. She's absolutely a stuck-up,
she's a jerk.
spoiled brat.
She doesn't like the fact that somebody beat
better
her.
than
She's
her.
like she's a sore loser.
Absolutely, 100%.
She is used to wherever she goes. She is queen bee.
She is daddy's little girl who gets it her way all the time.
That's fucking. You know what? That's true. I don't think that Dennis Quaid says no to her.
Absolutely
a lot,
not.
if ever.
And he never.
That seems pretty apparent.
Mm-hmm.
The counselor is like,
take
off your helmets, shake hands, like
calm down,
be nice to each other. Yeah,
and
because they're like gonna come to blows. So they
finally turn around and look at each other and go,
and they see each other.
And then here we
they
come.
They freak out.
Yes,
as they
momentarily.
Should. But your doppelganger. Your
like that's freaky. It is a little weird when they like handshake and go, like they had like
that's the stupidest.
Zap
that's the dumbest.
Them.
That is the dumbest moment in this entire movie. I guess it's because
it's like you're touching your doppelganger. Like, it's like kind of freaky.
Their twin powers activated, I guess.
Activate. We now have telepathy. We can read each other's minds. The shitting has started. I don't know.
Which I would have enjoyed if like one of them was like this bitch and the other one was like,
what did you
say that? Yeah, that would have been fun. The other thing that could have happened, I suppose, is that they touch each other and then Doc Brown runs up there. No! The space-time continuum! They're not allowed to touch each other! We have to go back!
We had split them!
We made a terrible mistake! There never was supposed to be two of them, Marty! Now we have to go back and kill Dennis Quaid!
They're not actually twins!
Yeah, you're right though. I forgot about when they shake hands and they like, like something happened to the. It's too understated. If I saw someone halfway across the country that looks, or the entire way across the country, that looks like me, randomly, like to the freckle,
right?
I am going to freak the fuck. I'm shitting my pants.
Are we related? What's going on here? Like,
and if my doppelganger doesn't shit their pants,
well, because it means death.
I think that there's some sort of demon.
I mean, technically, doppelgangers are. It's supposed to be an omen of death.
It's unsettling. That's all I'm saying. Well, it is great though,
because Hallie doesn't want her to look like her either. So she's just like, "Why is everybody staring?"
Yes. Why is everyone staring? And Annie's like,
"This is I know these lines."
A slight resemblance. Mm-hmm. Lindsay Lohan as Annie does sound a little bit like Emma Watson as Hermione.
Just a little bit.
There's a little bit of that in there. And obviously she did this before Emma Watson became Hermione, but I was like, who the hell gave
It's just the proper British.
Yeah, British accent lessons to Lindsay Lohan, because it's like spot on. Mm-hmm. Like it feels like a little British kid. Hallie's like,
your eyes are much closer
I'm gonna deny
than
this.
Mine. Your ears, don't worry about them. You're going to grow into them. And your teeth, they're so crooked. Now, she's just making a British joke. It's totally just a British joke.
Oh, sure.
And your
and
nose.
The ears, too. Yeah, what's her fucking problem?
She's trying to diminish her. She's going after her. Like, you're not as good as me. You're not going to be as pretty as me. That kind of stuff.
You could have easily just been friends with this person because, like, Annie doesn't seem to have any qualms with Hallie. But Hallie is such a little shit.
Yeah.
What a little asshole Hallie is.
You want to know the real difference between us? Let me see. I know how to fence and you don't. Or I have class and you don't. Take your pick. Why I oughta.
Ladies, it's time to break up this little love fest.
I have
why
class
I oughta.
And you don't.
Yeah, and it's like that whole thing between them.
I make this look good. She
Pretty
puts
much.
on sunglasses.
Pretty much. And that's when the counselor also can't tell them apart because she starts doing the Annie, Hallie, Annie.
Okay,
Whoa.
At that moment, you got to call the parents. Right?
I mean, why? That's not your business.
Something...
That's not your business.
I suppose not. I guess not. I guess not. But like, I'm keeping these two separate for the rest of the summer because I do not need to destroy the space-time continuum. Because I've already allowed these two to touch, and now the next Hitler was born or something. Like
there
I
might
don't
be a
know
black
what
hole
happened.
just opens up at this camp.
They touch and like there's like a roll, like a rumble of thunder. An earthquake happens. So Annie is wiping out kids at poker later on. And she's like, anyone else have any money left that they would like to give to the daughter of one of these famous model designers in England? We have our own butler, but I will take your money.
And then we get, I'll take a whack. And she's got a sock full of coins. What is that called? Because my husband immediately goes, she's got a, and then called it that, and then was like, oh my God.
Is that a term?
I think there's a term. I think it's like a term, because then wouldn't they hit each other with those in jail or something? Isn't there a term for that?
I would just call it a bludger.
Maybe it's just a loaded sock. Maybe that's all he said.
Yeah, the way that she swings the sock around.
Yes.
Yeah, like she's gonna beat her
smack her
with
with it. Because she's got her
She's
sunglasses
got like a
on
Letterman's jacket on.
Yeah.
They do a good job of distinguishing the two of them, like their personalities
styles.
apart.
Mm-hmm.
And they play heads up poker while the camp and the entire camp watches. This is insane. They're playing. I'm trying to figure out what Annie's game was. Was she just playing girls heads up in poker one by one?
I think so.
What a weird way to play poker.
Unless there was a whole group and then it got whittled down.
Potentially.
Yeah.
It's just the way that they're like sitting. It makes it feel like it was like,
absolutely.
All right, who's next? And she's like, 3 of a kind. And everyone's like, oh shit! Check out another one. Is that how poker is played? That's how it felt. It's very kids movie at this at this point.
Absolutely. Also, the hands they have, ridiculous.
Unbelievable hands. Unbelievable.
2 hands like that? Bull. I call bull.
I will tell one time I play poker. I've played poker when I was a teenager.
Yeah, I used to deal.
And then like now, because I grew up as a teenager in the poker boom. But now I play poker regularly. One time, I can remember someone got a flush, and another person got a straight flush.
Oh, crazy!
It wasn't a royal flush, but it was like, oh shit!
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like that was like a straight.
That just
flush.
feels like impossible.
And I don't remember us having a straight flush much ever. If my memory serves correctly, when we were teenagers, someone did get a royal flush once, and we like took a picture of it. And we were not playing 5-card draw like they are, which is harder. We were playing like Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, we used to play Texas Hold'em all the time.
Annie gets a straight flush, right?
Yes.
And Hallie gets a royal flush.
She gets a royal flush because she goes like, first of all, before we talk about the hands, what's the bet?
Well, they're throwing in, they ran out of money because they're throwing in, she's throwing in the quarters and Annie's throwing in these quids and then
the
like more
currency. Like stuff and
Yeah. So they have to come up with another thing to do. Now, was this just one hand, Rachel, or was this
I don't know.
elevating?
Maybe this just kept elevating. Maybe they were doing multiple hands, but we didn't get to see any of them.
You don't see that. Yeah, it's a montage of them throwing shit in. The loser has to jump in the lake after the game.
But
excellent,
naked.
Or whatever she says.
Yes.
But naked. Even more excellent. So then they reveal the hands.
Annie has a straight and diamonds. And then Hallie, trying to be an ass, goes, in your honor, a royal flush.
Now, keep in mind, she does a different British accent than her Annie British accent. Because she's doing Hallie making fun of a British accent.
Mm-hmm. And then it cuts to Annie walking down the dock butt naked. Now, mind you, I would have thought, and she like turns around full frontal. Everybody gets to see her. You know,
that's a girls' camp.
Still, none of these girls are that comfortable. Bullshit. You are all going through. You're going through puberty,
especially the Parkers. They are freckled to the gills here. They're just really a giant freckle.
She really is. She's a proper day walker.
She is a day walker, yeah.
But I just was like, I'm surprised she didn't have like a towel on and like walked to the edge, drop the towel, and then jump in.
Yes.
I was just like,
that
wow, the confidence in your body to walk just naked in front of a whole group of girls.
This 11-year-old is very confident.
I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
That is a
I completely
confident
agree.
ass walk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did not mind doing this whatsoever. Again, why Annie is the more
The better
established. That's right.
She's the
Haley's
the good twin.
Haley's
versus
the
evil
evil
twin.
one. That's right. So Annie jumps in butt naked to her credit, and then the little fucks take her clothes.
Yep. All of them.
I mean, I guess that is
Where's
why
her
she
friends?
didn't do it with a towel. Yeah, where did her friends go? What happened here? Why did all of them disperse? Why did they all leave her?
I guess they all thought it was funny, but it's so silly.
They all left her in the lake to drown like Jason, and there was no reason for it.
The actual like lore of Friday the 13th is one of the
Oh, do you
twins
think that's what
dies,
happened?
and then the other twin goes insane
Oh,
and
and then
starts
the other
murdering
twin-
everybody.
We figured it out.
Oh my god!
Jason was a twin.
Jason was a twin. No, honestly, that'd be fun. I'd be okay with it.
It's stupid, but I would be okay
could
with it. 'Cause
work,
it's better than
though.
just going, I don't know.
He's a zombie now. Like,
But I guess that answers your question, Rachel, as to why she did not have a towel. Because
Yeah.
if she had a towel, she could have just grabbed the towel.
sure.
They left her shoes.
Yeah, at least you don't have to walk
So that's
barefoot.
nice.
You're not gonna get like something in your foot. That's fine.
Yeah, pricks in your foot or whatever.
Pricks.
Later on,
How-
Hallie and her friends, who we think are going to be characters, but then turn into nothings.
Yeah, I guess you're
come
right.
back. Yeah, they aren't. It's only 9-year-old or you, Rachel, like a 9-year-old.
I get
girl
it.
watching this
You start.
forms the world
form a
around
world.
it. It didn't actually happen.
I would have probably told you like, oh yeah, this girl's just like this, and this one's like
Yeah,
this,
you're
and then
like,
the other
no,
one's
there's a
friends
ton
are
of
like
stuff.
this. Yeah, I
Yeah.
I understand.
No, and then the one gets the shaving cream on her head, so that means that she's like this. And it's like, no, there's no name, no nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing
Well, she's.
happened.
I think she ends up in other Disney movies. The one with the shaving cream on her head, but
They come back
from basketball.
from playing basketball, and all of Parker's shit is like on the roof, and they put like,
All
a
of their
British
stuff.
flag up
It's
there,
like
too.
the beds.
How do they do this?
chairs?
Did Annie hire somebody to accomplish this prank?
I don't know how they did it. That seems tricky. A lot of pulley
It's a very
system,
elaborate
maybe.
prank.
You know, you go from one end
Yeah.
and you pulley it up to the roof. Heave.
Yeah.
The entire group
Come
does
on,
it.
come on, you peasants!
Well, they did put up
Get
the British
that stuff
flag,
onto the roof.
and she stabs
They
her
did put a
bunny
British
on the
flag.
flag as well. So
Oh, did she? Mr. Honey Bunny got stabbed onto the flag? Oh, they do.
it's
That's
Cuppy.
mean.
Cuppy.
Cuppy. That's right.
What is
Mr.
that
Honey
name?
Bunny.
Honey Bunny makes sense. Cuppy? No explanation.
Like a cup of tea? Is it?
but
like,
it's
that the idea?
Haley's.
Oh, it is Haley's.
So what does that
Yeah, there is
mean?
no
What is
explanation.
Cuppy?
I don't know. Again, Nancy Meyers does this thing where like she builds the world by like giving these little details and idiosyncrasies to the characters that don't really have anything to do with what's going on. It just helps to establish the world. And Nancy, how long was this movie going to be before you were told, Nance, it can't be 2.5 hours long. You need to cut it back. Because it feels like she wanted to show a lot more.
I feel
of
like
this,
there should have been more
camp
camp
war.
stuff. I wanted more camp stuff. The mischievous stuff, that's fine. Just do a couple pranks. I don't like pranks, so
But I could see if they did like another 5 minutes of them like building up
Right.
some more of like,
this
war
war.
war going on between the two sides.
This is so elaborate. This is too much. She went too far.
Hallie did.
Yes.
I think that's just the tagline for Hallie Parker, right?
She goes too
Hallie
far.
Parker, she goes too far.
Yes.
You can never go too far. But Hallie
Oh yeah,
goes
she
way
learned that
too
from
far.
Ferris, and that was she
She
shouldn't
did.
have. It's so elaborate. Like so elaborate, in fact, that there's strings and like they have to like touch the girls to cover them and things and stuff. I am a light sleeper.
Are all of these girls on Ambien? What the fuck is going
I'm
on
like,
here?
I'm like, was I this heavy of a sleeper when I was a kid, and then I became like traumatized from this, and like now I'm like the lightest sleeper ever because the smallest thing will wake me up. They could have not even opened that door without me knowing they were there. I would have heard them outside,
you're at a
woken
camp.
up, and been like, "Can
Yeah.
you shut the hell up? I'm trying to sleep." And then it would have ruined the entire prank.
You're at a camp, you're gonna be pretty cognizant of like somebody sneaking into the bunks. Although, strength in numbers, if there's like 8 people in this bunk, you might be like, somebody else will.
But
somebody else
3
will
of
alert
them
me.
are going,
Jason coming to kill us.
and then like doing stuff in the room. I mean, what are you doing? I'm trying to sleep.
See, what we didn't see was the deleted scene where at dinner that night, they drugged all of the girls.
They went to like the counselor's room and she has like sleeping pills and then they drugged them.
Got some tranks. They just tranked the shit out of them. So the trumpet sounds to wake everyone up the next morning. I did appreciate that there's this girl
with a bugle.
Just blowing her
face.
fucking heart out.
Oh, she's gonna like blow a vessel in her eye or something.
Gonna drop a lung.
Cause she's like stomping, trying to get the air out. Like, good God.
I enjoyed it though. It was very camp. It got me in the mood.
Yeah,
it got me in the mood.
It was adorable.
Annie shoots up in bed.
With her
all
like
the string
American
is
Girl
around.
dress on. Like, that's all I ever thought of when she has this like cute nightgown on. It looks like an American Girl dress. Anyway, I'm
She's
sorry.
not sure what. No, that's what. Rachel, you're here for the female perspective. And part of that is the wardrobe.
Well, that's fine.
I don't notice that kind of thing.
Sure.
So you have to comment on it.
That's fine. It's just very British.
That's why we're more of a hit with the ladies than your average podcast.
It's my fault. You're welcome.
Yeah, it is a you're welcome. Mm-hmm. So what were you going to say?
No, so she gets up and the floor that she steps on is sticky. And so she's freaking out. And then she starts...
Yeah, it's got honey. They put honey all over the floor.
I thought hers looked like maple syrup, the way that her feet were sticking
maybe it
to
was.
it.
Yeah.
And then she starts like screaming. Then another girl wakes up who has like shaving cream, bikini, and hair. Another one...
And you didn't like... Hang on. I have to comment on that one.
That's not as bad.
Real quick.
Maybe it's Nair. Maybe it's like she's going to lose her hair or something. I don't know.
You didn't turn during the night?
I'm telling you.
You slept completely still.
On your back.
I think they were all tranked.
I think they
were all drugged.
The next girl that they show has her hair green slime dye and it's like spiked.
Yeah.
I would have been
what did they do
pissed. To her? What is that?
That's a good point.
And then another one gets up and a spider lands on her head. And then the worst of them is the one who wakes up, honey everywhere. Her entire body is just...
Yeah.
She took a bath in honey and she's just screaming, ew, ew. And I'm just like, that's the worst one. Why didn't she do that to Annie?
Because that one's going to be even hard to wash.
Yes. It's in her hair.
That one's...
It's all over.
You're gonna have to jump in the lake butt naked and then go take a shower.
And take like a bubble bath or something like.
And then
you
bubble
need some
gum,
hot water.
and then we're gonna ice it and hit it with a hammer to try to get it out of your hair.
Oh man!
Hijinks ensue. There's water balloons falling from the ceiling, splashing everywhere, and Annie's like, "Oh, she didn't get me with that one."
And then a big one falls down, and she had time to walk away. But she didn't, and it's like slow mo.
It's in slow motion.
It's slow motion, one-sided though. It's slow motion looking at the balloon, but then when it looks down at her, she is not in slow mo. So this slow mo balloon, she could have gotten away from. But I mean, I get it. I understand. This girl.
That girl. Go ahead, Rachel. This is your movie.
Is without a doubt the lowest, most awful creature that ever walked the planet. Thank you very much. That was in the trailer.
It was in the trailer,
and like, or in the commercials. I should say thank you very much.
It was in
every
the Disney Channel commercial.
Goddamned Disney commercial. They did that stupid line.
Yeah, from about 1999 through about 2005, every time it would be The Parent Trap, Friday night, 9/8 Central. It would be thank you very much. Yeah,
every
100%.
time.
So the
Marvas come in, yeah. Morning
are
Marvas.
Out doing a surprise inspection.
Yes, surprise inspection.
Navajo.
Yes, every time. I always remember how she says it.
Well, because you would do that too as a little kid. You would say Navajo.
Navajo.
You would do that.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I can recall. Mm-hmm. That was one of your things.
It's your fault that I quote things, so I'm going to blame you.
That's fine. Hallie tries to stop them from going in.
She has the stupidest excuse, though. One of the girls got sick.
She's not very bright.
Of course they're going to want to go in and check on her now. There's no way. Yeah. Did she get food poisoning? What's going on? Like,
I don't know what she could have said to stop them, but saying that one of the girls was sick was a dumb
maybe they
idea.
were like, oh, they're trying to come up with a surprise for you. Like, can you come back later? They have like a surprise.
That's
and they don't.
Dumber.
But at least it's like something stupid where she's like, oh, they have a surprise. So I'll let them have their fun. We'll come back. But even then, no, we're doing surprise inspections. We're coming in.
The composite shot. Or like the effect that they do here is actually really. This is like the first time I was like, oh, they're actually they're playing
really
with
good
this
with
technology, because Annie sees what's happening like through the window, and then so she walks up to the door and she stands behind Hallie.
Right.
So you get a depth of field shot with Lindsay Lohan.
Yes. Hallie's
in this scene
blocking the door and Annie's inside, and she's just like, no, we're all pretty fine in here or whatever.
Like over Hallie's
over her shoulder. Yeah, it's great.
It's really good. This is like the first time, Rachel, where I was like, okay, can I see? I know how they did it, but I was like, can I see?
You're looking for it.
Can I see the seam? Can I see the cut? Can I see it? And I can't.
It's great.
It's wonderful.
It's so good. Well,
I may not always like Nancy Meyers' stories, but this is...
The cinematography is just...
This is beautiful.
Beautiful. Sand wall trick and everything.
The whole... Yeah, this is the sand wall trick.
Because you look at her
and she
go,
is a
bastard.
bastard. Yeah, as I look at Nancy Meyers and I go, bastard. This whole two Lindsay Lohan trick. It's beautiful. Bastard. So... what a time to do it. Kevin v. Nancy Meyers. So the Mulvas walk into the cabin. Hang on, I popped Rachel.
At first I didn't think you meant to do it, but then it just made me laugh harder. Because we haven't even gotten to Dennis Quaid yet, and you're going to have all the issues.
The final prank, or part of the prank, I guess, was going to be that they were going to run
I don't know how this
would
have worked. Because, yeah, they would have had to run out of the cabin, right? And then they would get the chocolate dumped on them.
Why would they have gone back into the cabin?
Exactly. This is where they made a mistake.
So my only thought is that
somebody was going
someone has to run into the cabin.
Well, here's what my thought was, right? They're all covered in sticky shit already. Somebody grabs something just because like the floor is slippery anyways. So they grab it. The feathers are already flying in here, and now they run out and they get hit with the chocolate. That's the end.
Okay, the chocolate was going to be the grand finale.
The chocolate is the grand finale. Okay. The feathers feel like they should be the grand finale. Maybe that subverts their expectations because now they're like, oh, great, that's it. Okay, we got to get out of here. They leave, and then the chocolate falls. Chocolate waterfall.
It's a false finale on the prank.
Yes.
I like it. Okay.
False sense of everything is done.
Yes, I like that. You lull them in with the false sense of security that we tarred and feathered them.
Right.
And then, boom! Get them with the Hershey's chocolate milk. Fuck you, British girl. Da 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 da.
Oh, God. Well, anyways, the Marvas get hit by the chocolate, slide straight in, hit each other, grab the rope or the doll or whatever.
And out the door!
In the door. Yeah. And the feathers come flying down.
So then they're told to pack their things. They're headed to the isolation
camp. Your bags is exactly what she says. Dun, 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 dun. Which part of me thinks then that they know that there is this war going on between them.
Oh, 100%.
And that's why they punish them both? Because it's just like, no, I'm so sick and tired of these stupid-ass pranks. I had helped them to get their damned, furniture back down from the roof.
They had to get the furniture down. They've allowed a little bit of escalation, and now they're like, nope, we're done with this. Pack your shit. We're
marching you to your death.
The entire camp.
Forced
forced to march.
We don't know how
through
far.
The woods.
This feels very far.
They went for a little bit of a hike. It does feel now. I feel like
I don't
it's
think
probably
it's this
like
far.
a quarter a mile.
Yeah,
it's not that far.
Because at one point she's just like, "Let's go get a popsicle," and I'm like, "Yeah, now you're gonna have to like hike your ass all the way over there," but it's like it can't be that far away.
It's just to keep them separate from the rest of the
Right,
campers because like now you're causing a whole Camp Walden civil war,
Right.
and you can't have that.
Yeah,
so they have to
isolation
separate.
cabin.
Like you said, Rachel, they make the entire camp march all the way there, however long it might be,
and then go, okay, back to your activities. And I didn't recognize that. Again, that had to be pointed out to me. And I'm like, oh my God, they really did. They made the entire camp of girls and one guy march their ass all the way to isolation cabin.
all the way there.
Just to like watch them get in trouble, which my assumption was because they wanted to make sure everybody else knows if this happens, we're also going to take you and throw your ass in jail. You know, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, and the next isolation cabin is a solitary confinement isolation cabin.
Yep.
Or it's some sort of ritualistic humiliation.
That's what I think it is.
The isolation cabin, like, yeah, you're all marched to your death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyone that does not make their weight will join you for a 21-mile hike. Like, that's that's the way that they're dealing with this here. I'll always remember, Rachel, young Marva, when they're like, okay, go up to the isolation camp, her doing the spin with her hand and point.
The younger one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The duck lips too. That is
that's ingrained in you?
Engraved in my brain. Like there's a piece of my brain that doesn't know how to do geometry, but I will always remember this motion from this fucking movie.
Yeah.
They're sent to the isolation cabin, which seems like fucking heaven to me.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this looks great. I would love this.
It is on
Please
this
put
giant
me in my own
hill.
cabin.
It doesn't look like it's that small.
No.
You get this big ass cabin to yourself,
right?
For being a jerk.
It's great.
Shit, I'll start dunking fuckers in toilets if I have to get to the isolation cabin. I can start a civil war. Don't isolate that.
I know. But this is for those popular kids who need people around them. We are not those kids.
Rachel and I get sent to the isolation cabin and we're like, okay, take the podcast equipment out. We're going to get some
Best
fucking
thing
work
ever.
done over the next 8 weeks.
I get to read and relax in nature.
They seem to keep them in there the whole rest of camp, too.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's what they tell us. And I'm wondering if there had to have been more where they weren't after this or something. Or I don't know. Because it's like, it is literally the rest of camp is what we see.
It feels like it, yeah. They fight over the light being on because Annie's writing a letter and
mm-hmm.
Haley's trying to sleep. You would think that you could, like, I don't know,
have a
candle, a lantern,
yeah,
something campy have on.
But it shows how they're quarreling.
You know what else that the isolation cabin has, Rachel? Its own bathroom. I bet it's got its own fucking bathroom.
I bet it has
too.
its own bathroom.
Because otherwise you got to climb all the way down that hill to go
Or
poop.
maybe that's the point. Now you have to make a hike to poop.
It's true. You can just bury it in the woods. It's fine. It's raining heavily and dripping in the cabin. They're just kind of chilling.
The girls are screaming that we're coming like in from swimming, mind you.
My hair!
My hair! Like, girls are weird.
There
was a dog that ran in that scene, by the way, and I'm like, where did this dog come from?
There's a dog throughout the camp scene.
Is it?
There's a dog that greets... there's one that greets a bus.
So it's just...
Yeah,
it's
there's
just like,
this
okay,
camp dog.
it's just a camp dog then. Gotcha.
Haley has the window open, and she's putting up pictures, and the window blows a bunch of stuff loose, so then Annie tries to help her close the window, and they have like a little moment where... oh, no! Marty! They sent them to the isolation camp! We're too late again! They're going to bond, Marty!
They can't bond!
They, have this...
But yeah, she put up so many random-ass pictures. Haley did. Like, Annie's side is a little
I was
cleaner.
not looking at the pictures.
I thought it just feels so...
It's this American preteen girl.
It just feels
She's got
so
a picture
random.
of Leo. She's got a Leo
That's
DiCaprio.
True. She does have a Leonardo DiCaprio with... Why doesn't she know who that is? How does Annie not know who
yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio is? It's Leonardo DiCaprio. Everybody knows who Leonardo DiCaprio is.
Titanic came out last year, Hallie. Get with the fucking program.
Please.
Rachel's showing me a screenshot of the board here. She's got an Audrey Hepburn, the Statue of Liberty, a horse,
baby with a dog.
I assume the horse is
her horse.
Her horse, because I bet it's like her in the picture.
Like a drawing that she did of her horse. It looks like New York City a lot. I don't know why, but we're this weird one of a baby with a black dog. I don't know.
Maybe she just likes it. Maybe she just thinks it's fun. I don't know. Girls do this. Girls don't put pictures up of random shit, Rachel.
I guess.
That's not a thing.
No,
There's a whole
guess
fucking
I used to have a
website
bulletin
dedicated
board
to
with
it
a bunch
called
of it.
Pinterest.
Yeah, and I have thousands of pins, and it's mostly patterns. But yeah, no, I get it. I was just like, that's a lot of stuff to be pinning up. And I thought if they were only in this isolation cabin for like a few days, that's a lot of things to pin to this wall. But if they are truly in there for the rest of summer, that just seems ridiculous. Or camp, I think
they are. I think that they're there for the entirety of camp.
Mm-hmm.
So they have this moment. Loki and the TVA come to eliminate the deviants now. Which I would also enjoy if Loki suddenly shows up and with the TVA and they zap like Annie and they're like, the two of you weren't supposed to bond. Then they just leave.
Amazing.
They clean up all of Hallie's pictures and her stuffed animal. This is where we learn about Cuppy. There's a picture of Hallie's house, which is a fucking mansion.
Yep.
Is what we learn here. She does not live near a vineyard. She lives on a vineyard owned by her fucking father.
Yeah. Well, she does mention that to them earlier. She's like, yeah, well, that's what we do. I don't, he makes wine. She acts like she's really like embarrassed by it. And it's just like,
the way that she phrases it though makes it feel like, yeah, he manages the vineyard.
Right.
Like she doesn't make it seem like
he's a ranch hand.
Yeah, exactly. Not that like, oh no, he like beats the servants to,
and he makes wine. It's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, we made.
Are you embarrassed? You're rich.
Our revenue was 100 million last quarter.
Yeah, she's such a brat about everything, but she's embarrassed that she's rich. All right, calm down.
She is embarrassed that she's rich. I think that's true.
All right.
Annie's the first one to feel something's wrong.
Yes,
because she just backs away.
Right.
And like goes to her bed and Hallie's like,
she's
what's
like, no,
wrong?
We're too close. The time continuum, the black hole is growing.
Yeah. She's like, don't you feel like you're like being erased slightly?
Yeah,
like
I
can't. I like
my
hands.
I
only have 3 fingers.
She looks creeped out, and then they talk about Oreos.
Yeah, Hallie's like, you want some Oreos? I like to put peanut butter on my Oreos.
But everybody thinks it's weird, and this is probably why
Who thinks that's weird?
I don't know, because it's delicious. This is probably why I've done it, though. Like, it was when I was a kid, and I was just like, I'm going to do that, and then it was good. But I'm like, I still prefer milk,
Well, because peanut butter... All right, now we're going to talk about Oreos
crunchy,
for 5
which
minutes.
is great, but...
People want to know why our episodes are 3.5 hours long. Oreos with milk, of course, is always going to be the gold standard. Peanut butter is a thing that thickens up. So, like, you're eating the stuff with, like, the Oreo filling. Then you've got peanut butter on top of that.
Right.
So, one Oreo is going to set you back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a lot.
You're good to go.
Hallie asks about Annie's father, and she's like, I don't have one. They divorced. Mom doesn't like to talk about him. And Hallie's like, it's scary how no one stays together.
Thin air or something.
This is the part where Lindsay Lohan acts precocious because Hallie has a little bit of... they both have a little bit of a precocious streak to them. So she's like, divorce. Pretty rough out there. They're both going to be 12 on October 11th.
My birthday's on October 11th. It's not October 3rd. It's October 11th.
It's a missed opportunity for Mean Girls.
For Mean Girls. If they would have been like, it's October 11th.
For the to put it in the Lohan verse.
I love that. I would have loved a Lohan verse. Freaky Friday. She actually just like gets cloned into 2 people instead. Double Freaky.
Yeah.
It's the sequel called Double Freaky Friday, and then there's like
they
turn into twins.
Yeah, that requel that they did should have been her being split in two. Split in twine. Lindsay's been split in twine.
Oh my god. Anyways, I'm sorry, we keep getting off topic.
They both go to grab a necklace, or I think that's
They fidget.
both to show that they are the twins because they fidget with the necklace.
And she has one that has an H on it, and she has one that has an A on it.
Meaning that Natasha Richardson or the help like bought them these necklaces before they got split up.
I
That's
would
what
assume
I
it's
think.
one of the parents.
Yeah, it's a birth necklace.
Right.
She has a picture of her. Annie puts this all together.
I mean, but it's like a really stupid picture because it's ripped down the middle, and then she goes and grabs a picture as well, and she goes, I have a picture of my dad. Split straight down the middle. And then they both freak out about this and stare at each other and don't want to show each other.
This is what it's like when doves cry. You'd be fucked up.
I mean, yeah.
Because of this revelation.
Yes, you would.
This would...
Okay, they should be fucked up because they should be thinking, my other parent abandoned me.
Yeah. Yeah, and didn't tell me that I have a twin sister.
What the hell?
Not just fraternal, a paternal twin sister.
That's ridiculous.
When were either one of them going to tell about this?
I don't know. They looked like they were never going to. That looked like this is never going to be told. Everybody shut your mouths.
That's monstrous.
Uh-huh.
That is insane.
Yes.
Insane.
Yes. What?
One of them says...
What, like, how? Not this again.
Go ahead, Rachel. This has been your thing this entire volume. Go ahead. do the questions.
I don't want to do it.
Do the questions.
Do it. But like, what or how were they able to like put these things together?
We just need why and when, don't we?
Well, we know when, but we don't know
we do know
how
when.
this happened or why they thought this was going to be okay.
What judge signed off on this?
That's what I want to know.
I saw a lot
All right,
of people...
you can... It's like, oh, I want this child. No, this child is mine. We will cut them in half.
We're going to cut them in twine.
Yes!
That's what happened. Lindsay's been cut in twine. That's how we ended up with
and
this.
then she just like
there was no
grew
twin.
the other half of her.
That's right. Yes. Both of them have enough money to try this. Nah, kill me. Yeah. You can't see it, folks, but Rachel made like a Jason Voorhees-esque mongoloid situation.
No, I didn't. I was just thinking it like it's
You were
growing.
thinking it. I saw
Like,
you
you cut
doing
him in
it.
half and then like, it's like growing like one side, like Deadpool
Yeah,
style.
you did a Quasimodo hunchback face. I know what you were doing.
I would assume it's painful
I saw some
and
people-
ugly and gross, so...
I saw some people online being like, no, this is possible. Judges only get involved for like custody and if it's like agreed upon. And I was like, no. One of these children is being taken to England.
And one is being taken to America.
And one is being-
were married in international waters.
Yeah. But one of them was, yes.
Where were they born?
Yes, exactly.
In Britain?
Well,
America?
One of them's a naturalized citizen here.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of fucking questions that need
So
to be
many
answered,
questions.
okay? This is not just like, oh no, my mom and dad, who both live in fucking New York, got divorced, and one of us went one way and one of us went the other. No.
These are two different countries.
The marriage, yes, two different countries, and married by a captain on a fucking cruise ship.
Wow, their lore is crazy.
So the marriage was never really official anyway. One of them says this is so freaky. So
Freaky
Rachel, I could.
No, I'm sorry, go on. I already mentioned Freaky Friday, but if you'd like to say whatever you were going to say it.
Stole my fucking joke.
Say it
Thank you
then!
very much.
No,
I
say
wrote
it!
Freaky Friday.
Do you think it was Friday when she said it?
They do this countdown to show each other the picture, and they go, my God, that means we're sisters.
No, we're twins.
Yeah, no fuck. You're born on the same day. So either they planned the conception and the birth perfectly,
Well, it would have...
or you're twins.
Yeah.
The lunch bell rings, but they get emotional about being sisters. Lindsay actually does a pretty good job of acting here. Kind of crying.
Yeah.
Like, not like freaking out
Just
like a
choked
normal human
up
being.
and like...
But like, yeah.
I guess just in shock, almost.
I get that they're like, okay, now they like can bond and it's like fun and everything. But like, this would be...
Wouldn't you call home? I understand that they're trying to keep it a secret so they can do this like little mischievous thing. But wouldn't you call home and be like, I have a twin?
No, I think no. You've gotta stick it to your fucking horrible parents. You have to wait till you get back and be like, oh yeah,
I met a friend.
Was pretty good.
Made a new friend.
Met a friend. Name's
Looked just
Annie.
like me.
Oh yeah, Annie. What's she do? Where's she from? Oh, she's from London.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same birthday.
Yeah.
October 11th.
Happen to have the same birth date as I do. Red hair and everything.
Freckles, you know.
Yeah, just do it that way.
And
you know,
see
you
if
really
they'll
gotta
say
let
something?
these shit heels.
Are you really not going to say anything? Are you really not going to
Yeah,
say anything?
what would be better? What would be better is if they don't.
Because he would probably be like, "Oh,
complain.
that sounds cool. Yeah, that's fun. I'm glad you had a good time, hon." And then she'd be like, "Are you serious? Are you serious, Dad?
You fucking serious
Are
right
you
now?
serious right now?"
Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to fucking Chessie and see if she's got.
The mom would have had like a fit and freaked out. The dad just would have been like, "Oh yeah, that's cool," and just played it off because he's an idiot.
Yeah, pretend like it didn't
Yes.
exist. Yeah. They embrace and they forget that they hate each other because now they're like, "We're sisters, baby, yeah." They're like, so it doesn't matter that we hated each other.
Yeah. It was just because they were jealous. Like the one was jealous of the other, so that's. But now they.
Now
they want to know the other's parent. So.
They moved their beds together.
Yeah, which I thought was interesting. I guess it's like slumber party-esque, so they can talk more.
It's twin stuff. Weird twin shit.
Things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, once they shook hands, the whole world turned upside down. So.
Hallie has a brilliant idea, which I think is also from the Disney Channel.
Oh yeah,
commercial.
a brilliant idea. Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure.
They both want to know the other parent. So Hallie wants to know about her mom, and Annie wants to know about her dad.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we switch places?
I'll go back to London, and you go back to California.
We look like each other, but we're 100% different. So they devise a plan where they're going to teach each other about the other's life, which I guess would be a good way to learn about your long-lost sibling.
Sure. But
so they teach you...
poor Annie has to go through so much more than Hallie does.
Go on.
She has to get her hair cut. She has to get her ears pierced.
Yes.
She has to go through so much more.
You can't find a girl at camp that has some clip-on earrings.
True, but I guess you kind of would notice. The dad wouldn't notice. Jessie might notice.
Jessie might.
So she has to go through a lot.
She does the class line with the accent to prove that she can do it. Hallie does.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like.
It did. It had the same tenor. Sooner or later, they're going to have to unswitch us, and then they'll meet up, and then they'll fall in love.
Yeah.
It's such like a little kid plan.
It is.
It's like, you have no idea why these two people broke up with each other.
Right.
They could have fucking hated each other.
He could have been a wife beater. We don't know. She could have been a husband beater. We don't know. We know nothing.
The fact that
she
threw a hairdryer at him.
He could have cheated on her, or vice versa. I'm assuming with the hairdryer, he would have cheated on her, but still.
They could have found out that they were both long-lost siblings.
Relatives.
And now you're actually the product of horrible inbreeding. And why would you want to know that?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
But they want to figure this stuff out. So they're giving each other little tidbits about the other in this montagey way. This is grandfather. What do you call him? Grandfather. Here's our fucking butler because we're also rich. This is why I think the Prince and the Pauper situation.
Yeah.
And it's like, you've got a fucking live-in nanny, asshole.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Right. Yep.
Even though they play it off like Jesse's like a friend that just kind of hangs out with them.
No, they don't.
They try to play it that way.
She is still the help, is how they treat her.
Yeah, she's the help. Well, I mean, Meredith does.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't disagree
These children
with you.
were raised by the help, not their parents, because the parents didn't really want them.
Well,
and they were a product of this mistake.
These kids are spoiled fucking rotten.
Of course they are, but that doesn't mean that they aren't being raised by, like, the butler and the maid.
They do the handshake thing with each other to try to like.
Yeah, they're doing that together.
Just gotta teach her that.
They're showing maps of the houses. But this is where
They really took a lot of time.
Yeah. This is where I kind of thought, like, oh, maybe they got to be, included with the rest of them, but I think they're still staying in isolation cabin.
Maybe they're allowed to do the activities or something, but yeah, they're staying in that camp. Because they, like, put up, like, diagrams of the houses, like you said, and, like, everything else. There's another song drop. Nancy's getting her money's worth out of this soundtrack. It's a little emotionally manipulative, because especially for this type of movie, because it's a feel-good movie. We're just having fun. Mm-hmm. So, like, you drop these songs in, and, like, people are like, yeah, I like these songs. She does it in a lot of her movies, too. Like,
that makes sense.
I keep thinking she must have had something to do with Father of the Bride. Did she? I've got to look this up now. I'm derailing this whole thing, because I need to see.
I can get it up a lot faster than you. Yes, the third one. Oh, and the second one. The second one, and the first one. Yes, all three. They're all under her.
She produced it. She didn't direct it, but she produced it. Mm-hmm. Her husband directed it.
There you go.
Okay. Because I keep thinking, like, all of these Myers movies have this similar tone like that. You get the music, and everybody's feeling good and having a lot of fun. And Hallie has to cut Annie's hair, like we talked about. I did like, don't shut your eyes.
Don't shut your eyes. Yeah.
This is also very well shot, because at no point do you feel like there aren't two people in this scene.
Yes.
You know what I'm
saying? They're interacting with each other. It's great.
Really well done.
And then she
purposely drops the accent.
Yes.
So, like, you get the Lindsay Lohan, like, her actual speaking voice.
Mm-hmm.
So she cuts her hair, but apparently she also styled it.
Well, I guess she was trying to do it in the same style, yeah.
If there's one thing I've learned, cutting your own hair will look bad because you don't know how to style it.
I'm sorry. Have we seen multiple haircuts throughout Shelf Life? And they tend to come out pretty good.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
They always look like, wow. You went to like I didn't know everyone in this universe that we watch is
like a beautician.
You just cut your hair. Yeah, you don't need to go to beauty school or anything to find out how to actually cut hair and make it look good.
But then
it's not a skill that you need to keep taking hours for to keep up,
of course,
or anything.
But then she realizes, I have my ears pierced.
Just get some fucking clip-ons. Do not make this girl go through this. But they do.
I'm pretty sure.
They do that.
Anecdote. I've been to many slumber parties as a child, and I think at one of them this happened. I'm pretty sure. I remember talking about it.
It feels like a girl's thing to do. Let your
and
friend pierce your ears.
Never do this.
Don't do it. No.
Absolutely not.
Only a professional should. Kids at home listening to Shelf Life with their parents' permission, do not get your ears pierced by your fucking friend. I don't care if Margaret says that she knows how to fucking do it and she's done it for Caden and Hayden and every other fucker at the slumber party.
Right.
You don't do it.
No.
You can get an infection.
Oh yeah, that'd be horrible.
It will not be good.
No. Ears will turn green and go fall off. You don't need this.
But they do the girls piercing thing, which fuck me. Ooh. How insane this is.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. This is fucking nuts.
They show it.
Because they do the thing, I was like, what the fuck is the apple for?
Oh, so you need the apple because it's a hard surface, but you can stick the needle into it. So it holds the ear and you can stick the needle in. That's my assumption is how that works.
I was like, is there something with citrus acid?
I think that's all it is because it's like a nice surface to have underneath the ear to stab it, and the needle can go through it. That is the only thing I can think of is why. I didn't do any research on this, so I could be wrong. But
you didn't get your ears pierced this way,
No,
Rachel?
I got them done at the mall.
Like a normal person. Look, I gotta think about needles. I cannot imagine getting something pierced. Oh, that was slow, you thought?
I thought, she kind of went, and I'm like, ooh, that was just all I keep thinking is you gotta go, boom, just do it. And she's just,
like a hole puncher. You gotta it's gotta be one fell. When I see people, and girls at home, I get it. Girls like piercings. I know it's a thing. Some guys have it too. But the ones that are not just the ear, like the ear I get, it's all cartilage. What are you going to do? I can kind of understand how you could do the nose. Maybe. But those ones that do the septums or a tongue or a nipple or whatever else.
All those other bits and pieces.
Those girls that get the ones in the lower back. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop this.
The eyebrow? Does that one bug you?
Yeah. Because there's nothing there.
Too close to the eye. Well, they even say the one that goes on the top of your ear is good for migraines.
I don't get it. Oh, yeah, the girls that do, like, the whole ear up and down.
Well, no, there's, like, one that goes, like, across the top of the ear, like, here.
Interesting.
That one's supposed to help with, like, migraines and stuff. I had a friend who got that
I've
one.
known girls that like have the few on the ear there, and like sometimes like, it's just kind of like, all right, think you ran out of room. That's the end of camp. So we've reached the end of summer camp.
Yes,
the boy made friends.
Yes,
everywhere.
all the girls
so he is macking. He's getting the numbers. He's doing great. I feel like there should have been more.
It would have been nice. Should have been more. I think it would have been nice to have more camp.
One of them is getting the task of finding out where they met. Because they don't know that
they know nothing.
that they fell in love on this boat.
Right.
They just know that they took a picture on it. And they are going to find out where they broke up or why they broke up.
Right. And
I
feel like we never really get a good why.
We don't get a good why.
We don't get a good why.
Don't.
It's like an annoying...
They fought.
We were just stupid.
That's all we know.
Yeah.
Annie's leaving... Okay. So from here on out, as for this part... Hallie is Annie.
Hallie, who's pretending to be Annie, is going to be called Hallie, right?
No. Let's call them by their names. So Hallie is going back to England.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Pretending to be Annie.
That's what I just said. Hallie, who's pretending to be Annie, will be called Hallie.
And Annie, who is pretending to be Hallie, is Annie.
Yes.
Going back to California.
Right.
My eyes gone crossed. Hallie hugs the camp owner as she gets into the limo to go back to England. I thought that was a nice
cute
touch, but it was also like, why did she do that? But
well, why not?
It's almost like here's the thing. It feels like these two characters grew as characters over the summer, but we didn't get to see it as much because we only saw it through their interactions.
Right.
So it's just supposed to be like, oh, I met my long lost sister, so I thank the camp owner. But did I also become a better person because of it? And I think that's where we're missing.
That's what you're thinking. This one hug means for everything.
Yes, I put all of that into that hug.
I think that hug is literally. I stayed at this camp and I got to know the camp counselors and all the kids, and I'm gonna give her a hug goodbye.
Well, that's your interpretation. So anyway.
But I also think there's a lot missing that they should have been able to do at the camp. But yes, go on. We've been talking about
you got all that out of the hug,
hour for like.
No wonder these fucking episodes are so long. Hallie's on the plane going back to London. It seems like first class.
I know
looks like
that first class freaking seat. That's huge. Jealous.
Obnoxious.
The last plane I was on was one of those tiny suckers. All right. Where everybody's bag had to be checked because they don't have the proper bins up top.
She has this very little kid moment because she's like, God, I hope she likes me. And I was thinking, well, dude, you're pretending to be someone fucking else.
I always thought the same thing.
How's she
even
gonna?
As a kid.
How would she isn't liking you for you?
I always thought that even as a kid. Why are you even saying that? Because you're pretending to be your sister.
She's liking you for being Prince Ali, not Aladdin. Get with the fucking program. Martin runs up and is like, oh, there you are, my little darling. She hugs him immediately, and honestly, she does a good job of being unsure about what to do. This is good acting by Lindsay again, because she's like not quite sure what the next step should be.
Yeah.
They do the handshake. I don't know where they filmed this particular scene, if this was on location or if this was on a stage, but the background actors keep looking at them.
While
like
they're doing the handshake. Yes, I love that. I think it's funny, but that's realistic. That's realistic.
I agree.
Because people are going to be like,
it's real.
All right, weirdos, and then just move on. You move on with your life. You don't care.
There's this one little girl that cannot stop looking at them doing it. There's another song drop as they drive through London, so continue to tally that. And we get all the sights of London. It's Paddington-esque. Where
hey, look,
it could have been
Big
like...
Ben.
Yeah.
How do you say that? Hey, look, kids, Big Ben. And he says it like a million times.
Are you thinking of European Vacation?
I'm thinking of European Vacation.
Yes.
But yes, Paddington-esque. Go on.
I was thinking more of Paddington when they get back to they're like, what kind of a route was that? And it's like, well, this is first time in London. I thought you should see all the sights.
Right.
It felt very much like that.
Yes.
At first, I was like,
all right.
Seems a little small
little flat,
for a butler
right?
house.
You got a cute little flat.
And then later on, they back up. And
it's like four floors. It's massive.
Oh, okay. They live in like this walkout, what we would call in the States like a brownstone, and it's like, okay, I got it.
Oh, they have the columns. That's how you know it's rich.
They do.
We
they
talked
do
about
have the
this.
columns. You're right. Yeah. The Petersons were friends with the fucking James. That's all I'm saying. Sloane spent her summers hanging out with fucking Annie. She was one of the kids at the Walden camp, that's for sure.
I thought you were going to say they go to the vineyard every summer.
Oh, no, Ferris's parents do.
Yes.
That's when he gets the run of the house.
That's right.
Yeah. We're going with the Buellers over to the Parker Vineyard up in Napa. We don't want any hanky-panky from you and Ferris on the ride there.
Oh, my God.
Did you hear me, Sloane? There's going to be a couple of girls there this time. Twins. Don't freak out about it. Don't let them know that they have a biological twin sister. I only know it because I delivered them. So they were born in Chicago.
Oh, there you go. We know now.
Somehow they met. They had to meet halfway. They had to meet halfway. Between.
Apparently, Chicago is halfway.
I think New York is halfway, but whatever. So the Welcome Home Annie site, it's very lovey-dovey, it's very cozy, it's Nancy Meyers house porn, all the design, and look at how nice, and everything's comfortable and cutesy, and all that kind of stuff.
And then she sees a person reading a newspaper.
Oh, and even more comfy and wonderful and nice. Because it's grandfather with a
pipe.
I wrote paper with a paper. I meant paper with a pipe. Is that my little girl? That tall, gangly thing. That's how he phrases it.
I do love him as a grandpa. I kind of wish he was in it a little bit more.
Needed a little bit more screen time.
Because there was some, but I was like, I want more of him. Because he's so lovable.
Because he's very lovable and comforting.
Yeah.
Just like a Nancy Meyers character. We like old men in Nancy Meyers movies, though, Rachel. That's our thing.
We do.
So...
And this one smells like pipe tobacco and mint.
Yeah, she starts sniffing him because she's trying to get the memory.
Yeah, she is.
Like that she's missed out on, I guess.
She's trying to hold it all in. Yeah.
This would be a strange sensation. To meet your grandfather.
Yes.
That you did not know about.
Right. I have a grandpa.
That is...
Like, what?
That would be bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Natasha Richardson comes down. She's playing Elizabeth James.
I do love her.
She's great.
Yeah.
She's wonderful.
Yeah.
Natasha Richardson, she brings a sense of elegance.
She does. And no matter what she does, yes. And I kept thinking, for some reason, was she in 101 Dalmatians? She feels like she should be.
Is she playing
Anita?
Yeah, Anita.
I don't think so. But she is Anita. She just is. That is the embodiment of that character to me. And I think that's the only reason.
She gets a little more acting legs than I would say Dennis Quaid does in this, for sure. She gets to play kind of goofy.
Yes.
And
she gets a few different things she gets to do. She gets to be elegant. She gets to be boss woman. She gets to be freak out and silly. She gets a few different things she gets to do in this. But this is a woman's, this is a girl's movie. So.
This is a woman's movie.
What would a man know?
She comes running down the stairs and they hug in slow motion. So that's supposed to be the huge, oh my God, I'm meeting my long lost mother and everything.
And she does get all teary-eyed. She does a good job.
She's crying a bit. She says she missed her.
Mm-hmm.
Martin found a stowaway, and it's Cuppy.
Yep.
He says, should we dispose of this stuffed animal? I was
But
like,
she knows who it belongs to, you ass.
No. I'll hang on to it
ignorant
for
shit.
We can mail it back.
Like, what is that?
It's
It's
dirty.
It's from one of those, like, lowly peasant people from the camp. It probably has fleas.
It has the scarlet fever. It has rabbit fever. We have to burn it in the furnace.
She's like, no, it's my friend's rabbit. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, fuck off, Martin. I don't know you. She goes nuts. She says, that'll be all, Martin. I wanted him to be like, like she never says that, yeah. And there's another song drop as she like,
here comes the sun.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. I didn't notice all the songs because I think nostalgia. I have nostalgia glasses.
Nostalgia. Nancy, your budgets wouldn't be so high if you didn't drop a song every couple minutes. I'm just saying.
This is true.
She plays around with some stuff on the vanity. Once the phone call is over, which takes a little bit of time, she's like, do you want to go down to the studio with me? Haley's like, of course I fucking do. I want to spend every waking moment with you. Mm-hmm. So they go down to the studio.
But wait.
They mimic that.
Yep, thank you. Go on. Because my husband was just like, oh, what is it called? Something Road?
It's not even clever. Abbey Road.
Abbey Road.
It's like,
yeah.
They do the Beatles
they even,
thing
like,
on
pause
Abbey
it
Road.
for a second.
They pause
so
it like we couldn't
stupid.
catch it. Like I was gonna be like, oh,
they missed it.
Abbey Road. I almost missed it. Fuck. Hey, you remember the Beatles? Like that's
yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it, Nance. Thank you. Hallie is wearing this suit. This Lloyd Christmas,
this little blue
Dumb
suit.
and Dumber suit. It's very strange.
With the shoulder pads and everything. Yes. I guess because the mom is a fashion designer, so she's going to have all of these, like, ooh, look at me in my fashion clothes. So, whatever.
Liz has her own studio, which kind of makes sense. She's a fashion designer. Mm-hmm. You need your own studio to do modeling and things like that.
And it seems like she only does, like, bride stuff now.
She has bridal gowns is, like, her thing, yeah.
Which, man, she's got to make bank. You know how expensive her dresses have to be? Jesus Christ.
You're wearing an authentic Liz James dress, Rachel.
Thousands of dollars. Tens of thousands, probably.
Mm-hmm. So she shows off this, like, new dress that she has, and Hallie's like, you know who would look really beautiful in that? You. And Tasha's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, right?
She's
like, yeah, okay.
I don't recall if I think she's married to Liam Neeson at this point in her life.
Oh, is she?
So yeah. I know, yes. Exactly. Lindsay Lohan is my new daughter.
I'll have to find her.
There you go.
She gets taken because she went to London. She has no idea what the hell she's doing.
If we can somehow merge the Taken universe with the Parent Trap universe.
He got one twin, she got the other. And then when they tried to traffic the one daughter, they took the wrong one. So then he has to find them.
All right, I like it.
Yeah.
So they work on designing this bridal gown that's like having a problem, and she's asked.
Well, it's
Annie,
just for like the shoot. It's literally just for like pictures.
Yeah, it's for this shoot. Mm-hmm. Here's my problem with it.
All right,
though.
go on.
This is why ladies out there that are in the market to get married, and you're looking for a bridal gown, they're deceptive. Because they're having problems with the shoot, right? They're having problems showing off the veil. They're just
trying to show off the back, but the veil covers it.
So her big decision here is to like put a big top hat.
Well, she doesn't
on the
yeah, because she didn't want to have no veil because it just makes it like bottom heavy, so it feels like it needs to have a veil. Yeah, so her big
like
thing,
a fucking bride is gonna wear this fucking top hat, so it's just making the dress deceptive. Because it's making it look like the veil will look right. And it's like, no.
Well, it depends on the veil you have. And usually, the veil only stays on for the actual wedding part. Reception, you're not going to have it on.
Sure.
Right?
But in pictures and stuff.
Sure. But at that point, you could always like move the veil over. Or if she had like a shorter veil on.
This is why we're rising the ranks in the women's podcasting world. take the time to talk about the bridal garments on Parent Trap.
Sure. Or
you have to.
You have this whole statement, and they're like, I need to have that veil with the top hat as well, because...
I guess so, yeah. It's a statement piece.
And then, so they're taking pictures. Everything seems good to go. But then Hallie decides, I'm going to go into the shoot. And they just let her.
Oh, my God.
And it's just all right, I guess this is fine now.
Listen, this is wasting my fucking time.
But my mom is cool.
I get it. I get what we're doing. But instead of doing this fantasy photo shoot thing, do a montage of them doing stuff for a week.
Bonding.
Yeah. This is a waste of fucking time, Nancy. I'm sorry.
I mean, you can.
Right?
I like the idea of showing, like, oh, my mom's really cool. She's a boss bitch. Whatever, right? And then during the photo shoot, it kind of does the flash, like we're doing the photography, and then it goes into flash. Okay, here they're doing something. Flash. Yes. Oh, they're having food and they're laughing together. Flash, and it goes to like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because it's the summer. She's got time off, so she just keeps like saying she'll go like hang out with the mom, and maybe even Liz is kind of like, oh, you're like so into like going with me everywhere, like. But it doesn't. But they don't
really
even question
that lately. Yeah, I guess she's just
Neither
always
one
clingy
of them
anyways.
Do. Yeah, well, so maybe the girls are
Dad's
just really
oblivious
clingy.
because he's got his summer fling.
Hallie brings up her father, and Natasha
the
is
F word.
like, "That's right, that F word," because she's like, "I didn't even marry in a wedding gown."
Right.
And she's like, "Oh, where did you get married?" And she's like, "What is with the sudden fascination? I don't understand what your fascination is with my closet of mystery." Like, what are you talking about, Liz? You have never talked about her father.
Well, they only knew each other for a summer, so I don't even know. Summer loving.
No,
happened
they had to
so
know each other
fast.
they had to know each other for at least 9 months.
I'll give you that. They had a year.
And Natasha recovered pretty quickly from that twin set inside of her.
11 years.
Tighten that up. All right.
This is the QE2 again for you.
They were seated next to each other at dinner. He was an American. That's right. Your father is an American.
Oh, how surprising.
She's kind of like... yeah, because she's like... She kind of is like, I knew this was coming one day. I knew that you were going to ask about all of this, so...
But neither of them like to fly, so they like to be on the boat and all of that good stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, they were not going to... Yeah, they were both getting back to England, but neither of them wanted to fly. Hey, look, Rachel! Jack Wade's father.
Which one? Which one is it, Kevin?
Dennis.
There you go.
Dennis Castro.
And behind him is the other Quaid. Hey
there! Hey, sport!
Oh my God.
Let's go find your sister.
And she's just like, she didn't mention this guy. Who the hell is this?
Your uncle decided to stay with us for the summer. Now that would have been a twist.
Oh my God!
Instead of Vic, whatever Meredith, it's Dennis Quaid, or it's Randy Quaid. I would have enjoyed that. So we're in Napa now. We're getting the Annie side of the story.
She was on a teeny tiny plane. They got off on like the freaking
like a private plane though. It's like this little I know
it's a little dink thing, and you get off like right on like is it the tarmac? That's not the word, is it?
What? Yeah, no, it is.
Okay.
It's like a tarmac.
Yeah.
No, she's flying into fucking
stare down
San Francisco or Sacramento or something, or like Northern California, like Lake Tahoe region to get like, no, we're not doing this. What are we doing? Although there are a lot of little airports in California. She embraces him. Probably forgetting to be a bit of a spaz, because Hallie has shown to be more of a spaz, and Annie's not. So, like, you have to act it up like, oh, hey, what's up, Dad?
Yeah, and like you start talking like crazy and like, a mile a minute about everything that happened to Cam.
Because he's like, something's changed about you.
And you keep staring at me. Yeah.
She's just like, 8 weeks was really long, Papa Smurf.
And just like seeing you for the first time, like since the beginning of summer.
Yeah, and he's like, stop looking at me like that.
It's weird.
You're looking at me real weird.
And she keeps doing it in the car. And then she keeps saying Dad at the end of every sentence. And he's just like, what is wrong with you?
He like thinks that it's like endearing though. He's He's just like,
I
gotta
oh, my
cherish
kid
these
likes
moments.
me.
Yeah. That's how he's
a
acting
dork
like.
dad who's just oblivious, and with his freaking cowboy hat on. God.
Yeah, what is with this cowboy? Like, fuck you. Fuck you.
It's the only time he
Nick
really wears
Parker.
it, isn't it? Maybe on the horse.
Yes.
But...
I don't remember if he's wearing it on the horse, but it's like, you own a fucking vineyard, you douchebag. Take your cowboy
and like
hat
a ranch, because they have all these goddamn horses. They own horses. I had a rich friend as a kid who had horses. I was like, I know you're rich. That's not like you have horses. Your giant ass house.
This is a manufactured drama for these fucking rich people because their lives are so fucking goddamn perfect that they were like, you know what we need to do? We need a little drama in our life. Let's split up our fucking twins so that we can have a little bit of drama, see if they can figure it out.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, Nick Parker. Fuck you, Liz James. Your little fucking mansions. So anyway.
She does fall out of it a couple of times, and she says, like, horrid habit, and he's like, did I send you to summer camp or training school or finishing school or whatever?
She uses some more English vernacular than she would, like, as the California Valley girl.
Mm-hmm.
They must also be bad parents because, like, doppelganger or no...
Shouldn't you be able to tell?
Mrs. Weasley, I get that George and Fred... play on it and try to like fuck with her.
Yes.
She knows who George is and who Fred is.
Yes.
By personality.
Absolutely.
If they're not trying to fuck with her.
She could just look at them and know who they are. Yes.
I would think I don't know a lot of twins. I really don't know a lot of twins. We have cousins that are twins, but they don't look alike.
The one pair did.
They
don't anymore. They they changed their styles so much now.
Yeah. The girls never did.
Well, they were fraternal.
Because we have two pairs of twins. But personality-wise, they were completely
opposite.
So even if they did look the same at any point in their lives, you knew who was who because of the personality.
Absolutely.
I don't even care if they were trying, you would be able to tell. We get some crazy Napa establishing shots.
I thought it was odd his car
is just like this, like
just a
regular
little beat up like Jeep.
Because he's salt of the earth. Oh
yeah,
Rachel.
You're right. Yeah, my bad. I forgot.
He's a down to earth ranch hand.
Yeah, he understands.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
This is where I thought, Rachel, that Lindsay does a kind of an amazing job of slipping into the British accent on certain words. Because Lindsay Lohan is not British.
Right.
There's no reason for her to slip into the British accent. If anything, it's when she's playing Annie.
Yes.
She's going to slip into an American accent. But she
does it for both.
She does an affectation of a British word as Annie playing Hallie. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Like, I know that they weren't going to, like, nominate an 11-year-old in her first movie for a lot of awards, but this is some goddamn good acting. She goes off about the importance of dads.
Yes.
Which is slightly creepy.
Yes.
And if I'm Randy Quaid or Dennis Quaid, I'm kind of like, what's wrong with you? What are you talking about? Getting carried off the wild turkey. All right, you alien assholes. And all the other
right,
stuff.
all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. All the things that Dennis Quaid would say.
That's right.
You could call him
but
Nick.
Wouldn't you find
Would Nick be better?
Yes, I should just say Nick. But if I'm Nick, I'm kind of like, what the hell's wrong with you?
What were you doing at that
What happened
camp?
at camp?
Yeah.
Did you guys ritually sacrifice a father to appease the gods or something?
Is that what you do at girls' camps? Do you sacrifice
what
men?
happens at girls' camp?
Yes, we do. That's why that boy was there. We needed one.
They're buttering him up. Next year he's gonna come back and be all happy, and then they're gonna sacrifice him.
Yes, he's prime and ready now.
Sacrifice him to the fucking Wicker Man.
They start like poking him. Yes, plump, perfect.
They get to the small vineyard, which is fucking
Huge.
massive, and then I was like, "Oh, this lady." She's going to be fucking the butler by the end of this movie. I could probably put money on that. I couldn't remember if they hooked up or not, but I was like, yeah, she's fucking the butler.
Oh, yeah. Chessie.
She made...
by the way.
Yeah, okay, so I kept calling her Jessie because I'm a normal person. And I was like, her name's got to be Jessie. And then I looked in the credits, and it's Chessie. Like chesticle.
Yes, I suppose.
What is it? What could Chessie be short for?
I looked it up, and like a few things came up for it, right? So
wonderful.
Chessie.
All right, fair enough.
Cecilia, which I'm like, Francesca.
Cece is short for Cecilia,
but Francesca, Chessie, also works. So I like Chelsea or Francesca. I think she's more of a Chelsea, but that's just my opinion.
She comes off as more of a Chelsea.
Yeah.
But I could see Francesca and her being like, no, too damn formal. Chessie.
No, the name,
like that's...
the name Jessica
sure
also came up. That's not real.
I mean, it is, I bet, if you're like from Utah or Idaho. So maybe she's from like the mountains and came to Napa.
Sure. Well, she does say she's making cornbread and chili. She's a Southern girl.
Yes. Yeah,
she's a Southern bumpkin.
Making cornbread and chili. Made me hungry.
Yeah, it sounds really good,
cornbread
actually.
and chili.
But she notices right away, you're quiet. What's wrong?
Yes, she's immediately like,
because
you're
Hallie would have been like, yap, yap,
talk
yap,
her
yap,
fucking
yap,
mouth
yap,
off.
yap, yap,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Annie does a much worse job of playing Hallie than Hallie does of playing Annie.
Right.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that one of them is worse at playing the other one.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like that the dynamics are different, so Hallie didn't have to do as much acting. She just had to get the accent down or something. I don't know.
Yeah. But Sammy...
And then she
goes...
Sammy knows, because
infiltrator.
Dogs have
Suspicious.
superpowers. Yes.
I don't like you. What have you done? You succubus beast. I don't know.
This is a doppelganger. She stole her soul.
Where is my Hallie?
You see this? Yeah, so Sammy, the golden retriever, knows immediately that something is wrong and barks at her and stuff.
Sorceress.
Artifice. There, speaking of Twilight. Annie's in awe of the place, and I was thinking, Nancy, I'm gonna throw out a challenge to Nancy Meyers, Rachel, to make one movie about the upper middle class. Not the 1%, just a notch
down.
A Mick
one
Mansion.
Step down.
Yeah. Like a doctor, like a family of doctors. Like, try just going down just a tinge. I know why she has said why she does this, and I have my own thoughts about it, and we'll talk about it when we get into the ending. She hasn't made a movie in years either, by the way.
Weird.
I don't know if it's just because she's retired or something, but the last movie she made was in 2015. She directed The Intern.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you've seen that one, Rachel.
I watched it on the plane.
Wonderful. Oh, actually, there's pre-production on an untitled Nancy Meyers film coming out in 2027.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to see it just for shelf life.
This is amazing.
It's happening. She does the cross her fingers behind her back, which they do that shot a few times in this movie.
Yeah, she's just like honest.
I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that.
Just
it's
a
like
kid
a little
thing.
hack. It's hacky.
It's a kid thing.
I get it. I know. She doesn't think that she could eat in her room.
She's like, sure. And then these windows in their house, like inside the house, instead of having like, archways to the next room, they're windows. And that's where her dad is standing, like eating the cornbread and chili already because it's her dad. And he's just like, I got somewhere for you to meet. Like talking to her through a window inside the house.
Well, it's Napa. They have.
I know, but why not just make those
weather.
like two arches? Like, why are they windows? They're interior windows from like an interior room to another interior room.
Because it's kind of quirky and fun.
Just make them archways. Open it up.
Yeah, agreed. Open that up. Open that up. Big open spaces in this mansion.
Whatever.
Yeah, and you see a blonde in a black in the back. There's this big hat on.
Yeah. Sex music comes on.
She asks Chessie who it is, and it's a Meredith Blake, a publicist from San Francisco. And now let me tell you, she's selling herself better than the grapes. Gave the impression that the dad will date, but doesn't date seriously.
Yes, because I think Hallie has said that before too. She's like, he never falls in love. Like he
falls in love
around.
only for a short time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a player.
Well, because Chessie says your dad is not exactly the suave, debonair Bachelor of the Month type.
And I was like, are you
he's
sure?
Not. He's fucking
look
Dennis
at him.
Quaid.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry.
Maybe
when
it's
I
a
think
beard for me, but I don't
rugged, suave,
And more
debonair
rugged.
bachelor of the month. Yeah.
But, like, this-
it looks like
yes.
Dennis fucking Quaid.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. This man is married to Meg Ryan in real life. He's a bachelor, suave, debonair type.
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
And I get it. He's not like the class. Oh, like, he's wearing the suits and like,
I
big
guess
finance
is that
guy.
like a 60s,
He
90s
owns his
thing?
own vineyard.
Is it a 60s, 90s thing though? And like now you kind of want the more casual,
Rugged
man?
man?
Because I prefer a rugged man versus.
I think there maybe because like I would have guessed the decade prior, like the Facebook years, that it was you want a tech guy.
Tech, I guess maybe.
Now I think it's more like you want a rugged
him,
like
clean
handyman,
and, like, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, you kind of want the rugged handyman now.
But I think it's more supposed to be that he's not like truly like the suave guy. He's not going to wear a suit and shit like that. But it's like, what are you fucking talking about? He owns his own vineyard in Napa.
Yeah.
With horses
Yeah.
on a ranch and looks like
like
Dennis Quaid. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Whatever.
So he's hooking up with her. She doesn't even really like him, according to Chessie, but they do everything together. Chessie thinks that she's after his money.
Gold digger. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't nothing but a gold digger.
She definitely ain't messing with no broke Quaids. That's
right.
for sure. Could not get Meredith Blake to date Randy Quaid.
Well, if
That's
he
for
owned a
damn sure.
vineyard.
Shitter's full.
Talk about rugged.
But now that would have been fun if Lindsay looks out the window and she's like, and who's that? And it like pans
that's
over
your
and it's
uncle.
Randy Quaid like dumping out his toilet because he like lives in an RV on
the
property.
Missed opportunity.
So it is a missed opportunity. Chessie tells her to like, well, see for yourself. Go see for yourself. I don't want to like put words in your mouth, even though I just did.
Right. You already told me everything I needed to know.
Annie comes down and we meet Meredith. They do a sting.
They make
of
Chardonnay.
sexy
We find
sax.
out. Yeah, the
Yeah, they do a little saxophone for you, and she puts like the charm on here.
Of course, I do think she's trying to actually get to know her. I think she is trying to get like the good side of her because she knows that they're close.
So here's the thing. I get that it turns out that like
She
Meredith
becomes
Blake
the
is like
bad
this
guy.
evil gold digger, but Annie doesn't know that yet.
No,
And she immediately is antagonistic.
but that's because she has a mom,
like,
and she wants the mom to be back with their dad.
I understand, but
Child
it's-
logic.
All right, fine. I understand. But as an adult, I'm going like, Annie, back it down a tad.
Yeah.
Like let's ease into hating the evil stepmother. We don't know a goddamn thing about her yet. And you're already like, oh, you're 12 years older. You're only 15 years older than me. How old are you, Dad?
Right.
And like doing all of that. And it's like, I got it. Fuck you.
Well,
I'm trying to lay this 25-year-old. Shut up.
Here's the thing, though. Your dad is only early 30s.
No, he's not.
It is 11 years after they got married. They were 23 and 24, mid 30s.
Is that what they say?
On the
I missed that.
marriage certificate? I am pretty damn sure.
All right, hang on.
Hold on, because now I have to verify, but that is what I remember it saying.
Because I was assuming they were playing their real ages. Natasha Richardson would have been in her mid-30s when this movie was done. Dennis Quaid is a decade older than her.
23 and 24.
Okay, well that's ridiculous. Because Natasha is 35, so she's playing like her real age.
And that's why it kind of annoys me, because you'd think, because Dennis Quaid is like, he looks older.
He's 45.
Yes, that he is like 45. And it's just like...
He should be in his mid-40s in this movie. So Rachel, I'm not... Folks at home, non-canon that, I refuse to believe that. Especially as a man that, is in his later 30s and doesn't need the hassle of a commitment. I'm going to say that he's in his mid-40s because it makes sense, too, that he'd be a decade older than Natasha was So and then the age gap between him and
Which
Meredith
isn't actually that big of a deal. That's not a big gap.
But it also makes more sense that he's like 18 years older than her.
If it was
and then
like
that way she's like, oh, I'm dating this hot young thing.
Right.
And she's thinking I'm dating an older established man.
Yes.
And not that they are 8 years apart.
Right.
And who gives a
bibble?
bibble? Yeah.
Just saying.
No, Rachel, I reject that detail.
But it's in the movie.
Well, it's points off for the movie then in this man's humble opinion. Annie goes to get in the pool. She observes this interaction that Meredith has with some publicist or as the publicist for the vineyard. She overhears that like they're not going to go to some like charity thing, that he's going to be out of town or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but your dad probably isn't the angel you think he is. Like maybe he doesn't want to go to this.
Maybe he didn't want to go to it. Maybe it's a bullshit thing.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just going to write a check.
Right.
I don't know. But
it makes
Annie
her sound
it
evil.
as like, it makes her sound bad.
Mm-hmm.
Meredith doesn't even say like, oh, your dad wouldn't be caught dead going to that fucking, veterinary thing. She doesn't even say that. She just says, oh no, I just had to tell a little white lie to get your dad out of this thing.
Which he probably
You don't
told
know
her
what
to.
conversation was
You
had.
don't know. You know nothing.
Yeah, he could have been like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like, yeah, I'll
when he
write him a
calls,
check,
just
but I don't
let
want
him
to go
know
to the
that,
dinner. Yeah. You have no
I'll
fucking
buy a
clue.
table and we'll have other people go.
Little kid.
Yeah.
And I get it, folks. I know. I know. But we don't know that.
The actress also stands by and like lives on the hill that like she wants to die on, that Meredith was not the villain in The Parent Trap.
Oh, does she?
Yes. She goes, look.
I mean, she was a gold.
I understand.
She was gold digging.
She was, but she wasn't the villain the whole time.
No, she wasn't. Annie and Hallie drive her insane.
Yes.
She even tries to bond with them on the fucking camping trip later.
Because she listens
and they're
to them.
Dicks about
she
it.
She listens to them. She takes advice from them for something that she doesn't like to do, and they like to do, and she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna try. And then they're assholes.
She is a gold digger. She was even willing to go with them with the mom.
Yes.
She was willing to go with Natasha Richardson.
Right. And then she's like, well, if you're not going,
these
why am I
little
going?
shits.
Yeah. And then they would have just hung out at the vineyard.
Shits. Yeah. Because, like, we don't even know. Well, we'll get into it. We'll get into that later.
Yeah,
because we never. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then Annie cannonballs into the pool just to get her wet. Just to be a bitch.
Yep. And I mean, getting chlorine on a nice dress could be a bad thing. You never know.
It could be a bad thing.
Like a dry clean only type thing.
Meredith, I guess, sensing that she needs to assert dominance over this 11-year-old, is like, you know what? I rode your fucking horse. I rode Silver all the way down to the end of the docks. And then your dad and I fucked on the horse. What do you think about that?
Well, I have a feeling she was going to say something about, like, her horse or something. Like, oh, yeah, he's, like, such a really pretty horse and this stuff. Like, she was just trying to be like, look, I rode your horse. I hope that was okay. I really like him and all of that. But instead... If
you want to take, like, she was trying to bond with her, yeah. Otherwise you can take my interpretation of assert dominance. But
before any of that could happen, Hallie's just like, yeah, he's used to, strange women riding him because my dad's a slut. You're just another notch on his belt.
There's this odd comparison that she's trying to make with, my horse has strange women ride him all the time, just like my dad. This is very odd.
Oh my God.
That's kind of what she's doing, though.
No, I get it. Because I think the whole idea is, my dad does the same shtick with everyone, all of his 29 women or whatever. Yes. And he takes them out on the horse ride, and then he gets a
gift basket. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I you know what I would have actually liked, but again, it would have made the movie longer. She's a heel from the beginning.
Yes.
But what if there is a time where she's trying to win over Annie?
I would have liked that.
And then goes flat out, fine, fuck this girl, heel turn.
Because
and reveals her true colors.
It feels like that's what happened, or like that was the thought, because at one point she just goes, because she's two-faced little brat, and I'm gonna ship her off.
Calls her and she is
a two-faced little brat. I'm like, I kind of get the heel turn, but I wanted the before. I want to see her face, like, let's go.
England gets a call from Annie so Annie calls Hallie from California to England. Annie sneaks off into the bathroom.
But Martin answers and is just like, Annie? And then he's just like, God, I thought it was you on the phone. And she goes, it's Mildred. And then goes in the closet to talk to her.
Yeah, she goes into her Harry Potter closet to talk to her.
That's what my husband said.
Is this a thing? Do all of you Brits have Harry Potter closets?
I mean, it's what else are you gonna put under there? Like it's like a clever, way of storage and stuff.
I feel like I need to get myself a Harry Potter
one.
closet.
I kind of want one. You
kind of
do have one. Okay, we both kind of have one.
Don't you?
I forgot that my basement one does. I do have some storage under there. You have a cupboard.
Kind of got one?
Yes.
I do have a cupboard.
You literally have the cupboard under the stairs.
So she tells her that there's this major problem.
But Hallie doesn't
come
care
here right now.
She's just like, Mom
Hallie,
is like really cool, and she's just yappy.
Well, Hallie's like, Dad doesn't fall in love, just sabotage it.
Yeah, like
he'll be on to the next one.
Which means, does she do this all the time?
That's what it sounds like.
Because she's a prankster. So my guess is she does it all the time.
She is the prankster princess. Yeah, I think she sabotages all these girls.
Yes.
She's causing her to do this all by. She's like, oh, what's that? She like crinkles up like a butterscotch that she finds in a random pocket.
No, bye.
Which would have been fun if then you saw a montage of her loving the mom and being like, I'm gonna leave fucking Annie in California.
Yeah, screw
Fuck
Annie.
it.
Yeah, I want to stay here.
Deal.
I like this family better.
I had to spend the first 11 years on that fucking ranch. I don't even like horses. The adults catch Annie when Haley when she comes out of the cupboard, and then she's like, I was
camp tradition
watching porn. No, she says like
Spider-Man reference.
Yeah, this is a Spider-Man reference. Some of those newer movies don't get enough love. You gotta
I'm okay
bake
with
those
that.
references in.
I liked it a lot. I knew what it was from.
Just say I was on the phone with my friend and I.
Well, she did. She said it was a camp tradition to.
But she
talk
says
on
it was
the
a
phone.
camp tradition. That's like dumb. Just say isn't that like a thing girls do? Girls
like hide and talk.
Going to hide. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's just like, I just am going through puberty. I want to hide now and talk on the phone. Like, I guess that's all it is.
Leave me alone, grandfather, mother.
Martin. She just says,
You're not even part of this family, Martin. The fucking help. Go pick up my shit.
Yeah, her just treating him like shit the whole time, and he's just like, we're like
the
best friends. What is this?
She like knocks some shit down. She's like, pick it up, Martin. Fucking prick.
She just keeps calling him Martin and stuff like Martin. It's Martin.
Yeah, she says it with an American accent just to sting.
Just to fuck with him.
Chessie has made Haley 3 different meals.
Delicious.
Because
I love a good giant
they're
breakfast.
Rich. Yeah, she's got second breakfast and third breakfast ready.
11sies.
Because she's caught on that, like, for some reason, Annie's not eating any of these breakfasts. And I was like, I wanted her to be like,
eating
I'm a vegetarian.
Anything.
Yeah.
What do you eat, like a bird? What do you eat, Kevin?
Well, I think that's the key. I think that Annie must eat, like, very,
lesser.
like...
Well, yeah, she eats properly and...
Yeah, like a British girl.
Mm-hmm.
And Hallie, like, scarfs it down
or
like a proper
if
American.
she's a proper British person where she has, like, the sausage and, like, the all of that crap that they have, like, a crazy breakfast.
Yeah, she's eating shepherd's pie and all sorts of crap. Yeah.
Chessie, can you make me a pigeon pie?
Well, I suppose I can shoot a pigeon and then bring it back here. Sure.
Well, I mean, her dad just had half a grapefruit and then left, so...
No. Meredith did.
Oh, is that who had the half a grapefruit? I thought that
Meredith
was him.
had half a grapefruit. Yeah.
He and Miss... I'll only have half a grapefruit. I gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
It's fine. It's not great. You gotta put some sugar on it, but it's like...
She's auditioning
I need more
to
egg.
be the eye candy at the vineyard.
Fair enough.
Jessie is questioning this, and she's like, oh, no, I overslept and everything. And she's like, I'd oversleep, too, if I was up at midnight.
Making mysterious
talking
calls
to my
in the bathroom.
friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, at this point, it's, I made a friend at camp. Which, I mean, it was an okay time. Here's where I am confused, because they were all awake. It was breakfast time in England, right? Which...
No.
Was it nighttime?
No.
Were they going to bed?
You're right.
Were they going to bed in England?
Wait a minute. You're right.
So
okay.
They were either going to
midnight.
bed, or they were, but they there's no way. It was woken up for breakfast or something, because she was in like morning clothes.
No, wait, hang on. It was because she says my friend in New York, and Chelsea's like, oh, well, that's kind of weird because it was midnight here, meaning it was 3 a.m. in New York, but that means it's like 8 in the morning,
right?
In England, so it was convenient.
Okay,
for
because it was the New York thing.
But she doesn't want to reveal England, so she says New York.
Well, she said, and then she's visiting somebody in Bora Bora. She's Bora Bora.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So Bora Bora, yeah. And Chessie immediately knows that she's fucking lying.
Right.
Probably because this girl has lied to her entire goddamn life.
Yeah, she's like, I know when you lie. You lie all the damn time. What do you mean?
And then she says actually with a British accent, so it slips.
Actually. Mm-hmm.
So Annie's not doing too great. Not too good.
Oh, and then she can't even get out the door. And she's like, push, Hal. I
like,
forgot.
it's push. Lisa Ann Walter is the actress playing
Chessie.
I like the sassy.
I do love her.
No nonsense attitude. Yeah. She's known best. I think she's on Abbott Elementary.
Okay. No, I haven't watched it.
She plays one of the teachers. You'd like it, Rachel. I think you'd like it.
Yeah, I was reading like somewhere. People are just like, Chessie's a weird character because they weren't like supposed to be rich when they were in their 20s, apparently.
Yes, but they still have this person.
But she was around when they were born?
Wondering
Did he inherit the vineyard?
Oh. Not according to Liz, because Liz is like, you have your own vineyard. That was always your dream or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So they make it sound like he like built it up.
I wonder if she just worked for him at one point on
maybe
the
she
vineyard?
worked with him.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Or she worked on this vineyard and he was like friends with her
don't know.
and then like kept her. Yeah, very
Neighbor?
odd. Yeah,
I don't
something
get
doesn't
it.
work there. Something is off. Gonna need the backstory on Chessie, folks, if you can give us that.
They go into the barrel room to talk about Meredith.
So Annie goes with Nick into the Dennis Quaid into the barrel room. Yeah, there's workers going on and all sorts of stuff.
They're
and they're just like talking as they go. Yeah. Annie's like, well, I want to talk about mother. She's like, well, I think I need a mother. And he's like, yeah,
well,
that's going to be my point.
You know this chick I met like a month and a half ago?
Yeah, we've been dating for like 8 weeks. Here's your mom. Yeah, all right.
This guy
Do you
has
not
a
understand?
problem.
Well, he's he's pussy whipped, if you will, or pussy drunk or something like that.
It's probably the drunk
like
more so. Because
yeah.
he falls fast and hard. Wait till this one gets
They
knocked
make
up
that like
and then
a
they have to
thing.
get like divorced.
And then they gotta separate those twins.
Yeah, it probably would be his fault that they'd have the twins. Isn't that like the dad's side or something?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
So Meredith like comes pulling up in like this car with just this guy that's in the movie for 30 seconds.
Golf cart.
Yes, golf cart. Yes. And she's like, oh, no, I thought we'd have lunch together, blah, blah, blah. And Nick is like, oh, well, actually, I promised Haley that I would take her like out. We would go like riding or something like that. She's like, okay.
She goes, because she
know,
knows
daddy,
you
daughter.
have to tell her. It's either we're going to do it at lunch.
Yes.
Or you're going to do it on the horses because this needs to happen. Have fun.
And she's also right. Like, you have to explain to your daughter that I'm, like, engaged to you.
Right.
First change I make is to send that two-faced little brat off to boarding school in Timbuktu.
Oof, ice woman.
Proud of it, babe.
So gross. Scandalous. All right. Freaking,
yeah, the
what's
dude
the
does
rat
have a little
face?
bit of the
What's his name?
Ashleys. Oh, you think he's the Randall?
I think he's more Randall to the Ashley here. But it's definitely ooh, scandalous.
Well, that ice woman.
Yeah.
She's like, you better believe it. So like, she wants to be boss bitch, like you said, Rachel.
Mm-hmm. Well,
but we know that
mom
she's
is boss bitch. This one wants to be.
So we know that they're not going to give us any gray area here. She's evil. The movie says she's evil.
There you go.
That's how she's going to be portrayed. They ride around on their millions of fucking acres They talk about how they're going to go on a camping trip before school. What camping trip? The one we go on every year before school.
Did you have an
camping
aneurysm?
And then
Did
and
the
then he
horse
asks,
kick you in the head when you were
literally do it every single year. Hallie, I don't know what your problem is.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I have to ask you about Meredith. And she's like, I don't want to hear it. Goodbye. And then like raises
she's
her
like, what do
back.
you think of her? You know, she's pretty, nice teeth, you know. Yeah, she's cool. Yeah, and then she runs away. Like
She runs away because she knows what's gonna come.
Right.
And she's doing the little kid thing
of if you
adult.
don't get to tell me, it doesn't.
If
it's
you
not
don't hear
actually
it,
happening.
it didn't happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the if I hide, you can't see me because I can't see you mentality. She goes home, has a fit, speaks in French, or no,
Yes,
she's speaking
Chessie-
in no, she's
no,
doing
no, no.
it. She's doing this in British accent first. And this is when Chessie is just reading a book in the chair and she can't see her.
Right. She doesn't see her because the house is ginormous. And she's like, you want to tell me something?
What's going on?
And she's like,
she goes,
oh,
you gave
Chessie,
me a
you gave me a
fright."
fright.
A fright?
Yes.
What the hell's going on?
A fright?
Yeah.
I love the way that she says it too. A fright?
Fright? If I didn't know any better, I would think you're never mind. That's impossible. That's what happens here.
Chessie, like, would have given up some sort of goods if this didn't happen. So she says it's almost as if you were Annie, and Jessie knows.
But she goes, who? Annie? It goes, how do you know about Annie?
So the whole charade gets dropped. Yeah.
And she goes, because I am Annie.
Annie.
And then she just starts to blubber like, oh my god.
Yeah, Chessie gets extremely emotional and starts
well,
to
I mean,
cry.
I guess it's weird only because you only knew her probably for like a month.
Or
Considering
whatever.
you were there when she came home, know her weight and her length and everything.
It makes it feel like they were together for like at least like a year after the twins were born.
Freaking Aunt Chessie over here.
Yeah, she's Aunt Chessie. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she cries and everything.
And the dad comes
says,
in
like,
and goes, what is wrong with you? Why are you looking at her
Well, she's like, why
that?
are you looking at her like that? Yeah. Again, the help I love the people that I work for and I've known them my whole life and all this kind of thing.
And then she does can I hug her?
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
you're
giving it away, even though you shouldn't. You be like, this is Annie, you dumbass. Instead, it's like,
well, because I think
I'm not doing it.
She realizes something's going on,
Oh, sure.
so I think she's like, I need to
figure this. I need to talk to her first.
My problem is she doesn't talk to her after this.
No.
There's no scene of the two of them being like, okay, what happened?
What is going on?
How
are you here? Where is Hallie? Yeah.
There's none of that. She just accepts it.
Yep. And like, okay,
and then,
I'm a part of the shenanigans now. I'm in on the joke.
Yeah. Quaid is like, I got to talk to you about Meredith. How would you feel about her being part of the family? And he's like, adopting her? I think it's a great idea.
I always wanted a big
you,
sister.
Dad.
But then this is when she flips out in French because the dad goes, no, I'm going to marry her.
Yeah, what was that? That seemed too much. Was that just because Lindsay Lohan could go from English to French pretty seamlessly?
Well, we hear the mom talking French too, so I think it's just that they know French.
They know French. But why would your instinct
to get angry?
Your instinct would be to go in your English accent. It wouldn't be to start speaking French.
Maybe she does that though. Maybe she does yell in French.
I thought it was extremely bizarre. It's one of those things that if I had a child and they spoke a different language that I wasn't aware that they could speak, the holy water would be coming out because that's a bad sign. We're in a completely different movie all of a sudden.
I'd be like
I
am Pazuzu. And then you'd have all of this happening. You know, you never know what's going on back there.
She's been acting weird. She's speaking in tongues.
She's not eating.
We're taking you to the hospital. She's not eating.
Yep.
We're taking you to the hospital.
The dog is growling at her.
Yes. Oh, now there's a good one. Folks, I want a remixed trailer where like all these scenes where people are questioning what's happening. And like that like horror movie music is behind it, and it's just called The Parent Trap.
Ooh.
And like that's
and they're both just demons. It's like the Changeling.
Yeah. Think about it. I just got chills. Yeah, we're taking you to the hospital. You're gonna fucking spinal tap right fucking now because I don't know how you could speak French. So
I don't think
he
any
reveals
girl
that
would
they're
be thrilled with
engaged.
this. That's just
and I was
such
like,
bullshit.
Yeah,
too.
and she freaks out, and I'm like, who? What did?
This is
How
normal.
in God's name? And Meredith even says it. She's daddy's little girl.
Yes.
You just revealed to her, you're gonna have a stepmom.
Who she doesn't
Every
even know.
Girl would, yeah. Everyone would freak out about that. And Dennis Quaid is like, I don't know what her problem is.
Well, that's the
She's not
problem
acting
with
like
this
herself
dad.
at all.
He is so narcissistic and like selfish and into himself, I think is the problem. Because it's like, well, I don't care. I'm going to marry her, even though it's like she's just going to be the woman of the month club. I don't care. You do realize in like a normal world, quote unquote, your daughter would have met the woman that you're dating first before you decide to just marry her. I
For
would
more
think.
than 8 weeks.
Yes.
Like, slow the fuck
Right.
down, Dennis Quaid. Let this kind of simmer and whatnot before you're going to go head first and headlong into this marriage.
It's just so goofy. You're in lust, dude, not love. Calm down.
She's not even that great looking.
Oh, she's cute.
She's hot.
She's
but-
very pretty.
She's hot, but she has that, like,
But she's
face.
putting it
That,
on.
like, fair. Yes, I understand. Because even later on when they're camping and she's got like her hair done up for the
Yeah.
hike, and I'm like, see, I don't like that look. And it's like, oh, but she's doing it to look that way.
She's a Californian.
Yeah.
She's a Californian Valley girl who doesn't go hiking.
Right.
So there you go.
Meredith throws herself onto Quaid. She's got a little bell for Jesse
Oh
so she
my
can ring
God.
for her like a dog.
Jesse! He needs
You rang.
a martini because he has a migraine. Dude, that is not gonna help.
Dennis doesn't turn it down, does he?
Well, no, he says, I have a headache. Can you please just get it? Like, that's what he says to her. And I'm just like, seriously? I guess he's a wino. What
Meredith-
do I know?
Meredith says she's going to go talk to her woman to woman, and then she unfurls some of another button because she likes to see that chest hair.
Yeah, this the sexy music, and then she does that. And
Was
she's
there
like,
sexy
I like
music?
To see some
I
chest
missed
hair."
that.
I thought it always puts on the sexy music whenever she's like in the room.
It's Meredith's theme is the saxophone.
Yeah,
Meredith goes to talk to her about being 11, and she tells her like sooner or later you'll find what it's like to love and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Annie cuts her off and says you're young and beautiful, but at some point it's more than just sex. Meredith decides to let the mask completely slip though, and she's like, fine, I'll just tell you how it is right now. You are not the only like woman in his life anymore.
Right. Because she says, if this is the real deal, then my dad's money has nothing to do with you wanting to marry him, right? And then she calls her puss. Okay, puss.
Yeah, what a weird
I guess
insult.
because she's like a feisty cat.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And she says, I'm going to marry your father in 2
2
weeks.
weeks? Are you kidding me, sir? Did you not learn anything in your life? What is wrong with you?
I wrote Nick Parker's a fucking moron.
He's a moron. He's an absolute moron.
You need to, at the very least, make this lady sign a prenup
Yes.
that you've known for 8 weeks.
This is like, it's ridiculous.
You have at the very least, you have a daughter. If you want to leave her this fucking hundreds of acres of vineyard,
Mm-hmm.
you need to make sure Meredith Blake can't get her grubby hands on it.
It's goofy.
She sends a 911 fax over to Haley, who's just enjoying her wine at dinner. She's just having a fucking blast over in London. I love that it's a fax. It makes it so
It's
1998.
so ridiculous.
But she falls off her chair because she's like trying to see it, and
Because
she's
it's
like,
a
"Ooh,
dog barking 911. And I'm assuming it looks like Sammy is what she was trying to
Sammy.
make it look like. And she runs away.
She
And
needs to go
Grandpa
for a walk.
goes, mm-hmm, okay.
Yeah, the grandfather
Like he knows.
realizes
He's
something's
already
up.
known. And he's just like, I'm just gonna go follow her. I'm gonna tell her that I know.
But you know those little beats that they had where Annie slipped up?
Yes.
They don't
do
that with
any
Hallie.
of that with Hallie. We missed
They needed
all
to-
of the stuff that's like why Grandpa knows.
They needed to do something. Maybe there's a deleted scene, but they needed to have like one little scene
Yeah.
where the grandpa goes,
That's not Annie.
and like, yeah, like there needed to be something there. She runs around the streets of London to a payphone. It's 1998.
yeah, sure,
Why not?
that's fine.
At least it wasn't blue. And she tells it all.
That's a police box.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. They talk over the payphone, and then she gets done, and she's like, "Oh, excuse me," because the grandfather was standing outside of the payphone,
waiting for her,
and she forgot to use the British accent. This was so Nancy Meyers to me, because it's like the doting, wonderful grandfather, like taking the granddaughter's hand and
saying, "Tell me what's going
okay.
on. Just tell me everything.
You got to tell me the story."
Right.
And she goes like, "It's a long story." And he's like, "Well, it's a very big park.
Let's go."
Yeah.
It's a great day for a stroll.
Didn't it have like that coziness?
It
like,
did.
Well, we're just going to just tell your old
You're like, okay, I
your
want
old
to talk
gramps.
to him. And then he's like, you have to tell your mother.
He even like does a little pat on her butt, like, get in there.
Get your
like,
ass
tell her.
in there. Yeah, he calls her Sweet Pea. It's cute.
She hides under the covers, Rachel, to your point. She does not want to tell her, so she tries to avoid it by like hiding under the covers like a kid would. And says she has to go back. I have to go back to Napa. She
where
says
my
in an American
father
accent.
is. And she goes,
yeah, my father, Nick Parker.
She's like, I'm sorry, what? And then she
And
says
the
Annie, and she goes, that's where I have to
nods.
go, because Annie's in Napa.
Natasha, I think, undersells it a bit, because your daughter, your other daughter is here that you haven't seen in 10 years at least.
Well, she's like about to have a heart attack.
Here's my problem. This scene, explaining the plot of the movie, happens 4 times.
Yes, it does.
It happens 4 times.
It does.
They do it in full every fucking time. They do it with Chessie. They do it with
well, they
Liz.
don't really
they
do
it
it
with
fully
Nick
each time. They did it fully with each other. Then they did it fully
Okay, yeah.
with
They
Mom.
did it fully with each other.
Then they do it fully with
Mom,
Nick.
Dad. Then they do it with Meredith. And every time they do it, they explain the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
Every time they do it, they go, well, actually, we met at camp, but then we decided to switch places, and then we had to come back here. They do it every time.
Yeah.
And I understand that in the real world, you would have to do that, but
They did
in the
cut
movie,
away for Grandpa, so we didn't have to have that part. It makes sense to do it with the parents, at least, just to get their reactions. We want to see their reactions.
But you don't need to have it explained. You show Liz freaking out and being like, my God. And then cut away because she explains it, and then cut back to Liz crying and the butler crying and everything. You can skip it. You don't need it in there, says everyone that listens to Shelf Life. But Martin is blubbering. You know, she says, like, that's what this arrangement was supposed to be. Well, this arrangement sucks.
Right. Because technically,
Natasha's freaking.
You belong to your dad and Annie belongs to me. I'm like,
yes.
How?
Which the way that she says it, too, means that someone signed off on this.
Yes.
It's not like the internet was telling me where it's like, no, it's just an agreement. Like they didn't get the courts involved. And it's like,
no.
But if one belongs to the other,
right, then we have to switch
that
you back
means
because
someone
this is like illegal
signed a
right
form.
now.
Liz is freaking out. She gets to act a little comical here. And,
I
figured
love this.
I figured that this is a Nancy Meyers insert. Kind of a self-insert here, the way that she's like freaking out and she's like a self-made woman. Look at this, Martin. Is this what am
I supposed to do? Like, I don't want to see him. I haven't seen him in 11 years.
She's smoking and everything.
She's got one curler in her. Like, she's got like the 2 curlers on the top of her head. She's got sunglasses on for no reason. She's flipping out.
Their plan is to go to San Francisco to make the switch.
Right. And she's under the impression that he knows.
But of course they're keeping it a secret from Nick. For why?
Well, I think the Meredith thing. But I still don't know for why.
But why would that matter?
I don't know. Well, she didn't call Annie. No, because she does know.
No, because they do. Because
know.
Annie
She's,
sets
like,
it up
ready
at
for
the... Yeah.
So what were they?
There's no
plan?
reason to not tell Nick.
What was the plan? What was the actual... Wait, what was...
I don't know if there was a plan. Because they just let it happen at the pool. They don't try to stop it. So did they think that Nick wouldn't agree to go to the hotel?
I guess. Oh, like he was just going to ship her back on a plane. Like, no, we don't need to actually meet. Just put him on the plane. It's not that big of a deal, right?
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it would be like, no, we'll just ship them back.
But they were like, no, they have to
see
see each other.
I guess we can go with that. I guess it makes sense, because I guess the parents have to supposedly hate each other,
right?
Even though they clearly don't,
right?
But I guess that's like what you're supposed to think. So I guess they'd be like, just swap. Just get on the plane and swap.
They already did the plane bit before. Just do it again.
Haley is like, oh yeah, my dad knows, he can't wait to see you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Martin is like,
liar, liar, pants on fire. And she goes, no, don't say anything. And it's just like, Martin, fucking say something. You work for the mother.
No, because you work for me. I want you to remember that, Martin. You work for fucking me.
You don't keep secrets like that.
Secret Arnova.
Secrets are for everyone.
The other thing about this too, it feels like the entire family loves him and they love her.
I think like, that's the point, is that they're like, you guys always belonged together even though they only knew each other for so long. And they're like,
and we never liked
and we never liked that you guys didn't stay together. Because
Yeah.
they're all in on it.
They're
all
in on it.
Even Grandpa.
Even fucking Grandpa is in on it.
And so she asks Martin then, though, can you come with me as a friend? Because I just need somebody
You've been
stable.
like a lovable brother.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
happens to
honestly,
wait on
if he
us.
was just like the uncle, and he was just like dorky Uncle Martin, just like the Mummy, where we have like her brother,
Yeah.
it feels the same.
It does.
It kind of feels
he's the lovable
same.
brother
Yeah.
who just happens to wait on us. He dresses in a leather jacket for some reason to go down there. And then they leave.
That's his
and then they
off-duty
leave
style. You know, he's actually really cool, Martin.
Okay. I got it. That also reminded me of Richie Rich, because there's the scene in that movie where the butler dresses up in a leather jacket. So that's probably where I was getting the comparison to.
Oh, probably.
This is where I got a little frustrated with the movie's pacing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see you.
Because there was
I could see you.
There
doing
was
that.
another. There was because of
There's a lot of goodbyes.
Tell it
Hello,
a million
goodbye,
times.
hello.
A million of them.
Yeah.
And every time there's another fucking song, and I actually did. I will admit it, because I was getting a little frustrated. I went, oh, come on! Like, I literally sat there, and because I watched this all in one shot too, Rachel. I didn't break or anything. I was like a little bit, okay, come on, let's go, come on.
I don't know. I didn't think it was that long. It didn't feel that long to me, but
I know you didn't.
But we see that the grandpa's coming for Thanksgiving. And I did love...
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I did love when my husband was just like, he gets to have Thanksgiving with them. Like, he's going from England, you know, when we all left England to go to America and we have Thanksgiving now, is when he gets invited to come. Not Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Well, it's the first.
I'm like, well, I guess he has nothing
line,
to
so
do, right?
maybe she thinks
he's retired. He has nothing to do. He's an old man.
Maybe she thinks she'll come back to England for Christmas.
Yeah.
So
Well, we
that
find out
he'll
later
come.
they start doing the divvy up the holidays bullshit.
Yeah.
Which they were trying to avoid their entire lives by not telling them that they have a parent and a sibling in another country.
Like everyone does. They brought the dog for some reason.
She was just doing that to piss off Meredith.
Yeah, it had to be. But like, why is this dog allowed in this fucking Stafford?
Because
this
they're
like
rich.
hotel that's supposed to be like. You know what? Fair enough. If you have a question like that, it's because they're rich.
Yep.
And then you also get to realize that Meredith has these waspy parents that
very.
are also dicks.
Aunt Vicky.
You may call me Aunt
I
Vicky.
hate that. I will always remember it, and I always hate it. And I also cringe with her, like, ooh.
That actress played the evil girlfriend in the 60s.
You're kidding.
movie.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that elevates it for me.
Yeah.
So
you can tell
Meredith,
it's like an affected.
the actress, has to play the mother of
Yes.
the next Meredith.
Agreed.
I need this.
100%.
I need this.
Sammy goes to bite Meredith, and Chessie says, "Good doggy." I guess the problem is, like, I get it. She's obviously an evil gold digger, but they haven't.
Nobody's trying.
And the ring the bell thing.
But nobody's trying.
Yeah.
Has anybody actually tried ever? Or is it just
Yes.
we already hate you,
If you
so
tried to
fuck
break
off?
this, yeah. Was it just, I hate this woman, we don't want another woman in this household, fuck you. Yeah, that's what it comes off as. And this whole prenuptial thing get together was Annie's idea.
Yeah, so like she wanted her parents there?
Yeah, because I think it was like we're getting the whole crew together to like check out the hotel to see if this can be where we can do the banquet.
Right.
You know, we want to meet the family. We want to meet the parents. I guess that's how you could justify we brought Sammy. He's part of the family.
Right.
Like something like that.
Sure.
Liz gets proper liquored up
it's
on the way there.
hilarious.
And this is where Natasha Richardson gets to have some fun.
Yes.
Sammy catches Haley's scent and just books it to try to find her.
Yes.
The camera work had Dean Cundy written all over it in this next scene. I really liked it.
The back and forth stuff
because
is really
it's
fun.
All this spinning camera in the hotel lobby.
Yes.
Where we're going from like one group of the characters to the other group of the characters, and you're getting
They happen to
Annie,
run into
and you're getting
everybody
Haley,
and going on the elevator.
and people running into each other.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this worked really well. I thought that this set piece was fun. The way that they just let the camera just kind of flow and roll around and mix. Because I don't think you ever get both of them in the same shot, and you wouldn't have to.
Right.
But it still works because it doesn't feel like there's ever a cut. So you would just have Lindsay Lohan having to change outfits.
Yes.
Or there are cuts, but you don't feel it. And it's actually really seamless.
Right. And you have her stunt double in whatever outfit for the parts where it might have to
You
actually overlap.
idiots!
So Mom's sloshed, and the other two are going up the elevator. Sammy jumps into the elevator with them. The absolute shenanigans happening.
Meredith is trying to make out with Nick going up the elevator, but then there's Liz, and
he immediately
he spots her.
Yes.
This image was always in the trailer too,
where he's
of
looking,
him leaning on the door,
well, as it closes,
and like looking back at her as it closes, and she like waves at him.
And and this next part too, where she like runs upstairs and the twins are on either side of her.
On either side of her, yes.
And she's just
they
like,
decided to like fuck with her.
Right. She's like, I'm already seeing double, which is funny. And she's just like, and your father looked at me like he wasn't expecting me.
This whole little set piece for me is the best scene in the movie. It's the best crafted scene in the movie. I'll say that. To your point too, Rachel, Chessie is like, you may not remember me.
Yes. And then
she's
she goes,
like,
Chessie, and then
hugs
kisses her. Yeah.
I
And
knew
she
I
goes,
always
I
liked her.
always liked her. See what I mean, though? Who were you back then, Chessie? Who were you back then? Were they like lifelong friends?
No. Oh, you mean Nick and
Chessie?
Who knows? We need background information on Chessie. If anybody has any background information. Did you do any actors' secrets or anything like that? Liz confronts the girls about clearly being the bloody ghost of Christmas past. Martin comes by in a banana hammock.
Oh my
so
God.
We get a little Martin here. We get a lot of Martin.
We get
if you
little
ask
Martin.
me.
Yeah, we do. You get to see him. He's
Hello.
right there.
Oh, hello, ladies.
La la la.
I'm just going down to the pool.
Yep.
So you see his dick and balls.
And Chessie goes, I need a piece of that.
She does. Chessie's smitten right away.
They're both smitten. This is love at first sight. I'm surprised he can wear what he's wearing right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
He is. He has some self-control.
Talking about pitching a tent.
He has some self-control.
I don't know in what line of incestuousness this makes the butler and the maid
None.
having an affair.
No, they get to have an affair.
There's something weird about
There's
it.
nothing weird about it. It's just not going to work. It's the whole thing of this entire damned thing is going to implode after the movie.
It's like a brother.
Nobody explains how this is going to work. But yes, it is like the little brother having sex
true.
with the ex's sister or
it's
best
like
friend.
It's like a brother-in-law and a sister-in-law.
Yeah, but
dating.
that's not incestuous.
It's legal and it's not incestuous.
Weird.
It's just a little strange.
It's just weird. It's like twins dating another set of twins.
Yeah, I don't like that. Everyone always points it out and thinks that it's like a fun when like, oh, look at this, the twins are dating a set of twins. It's like, no, that's fucked up.
It's a little weird.
It's really weird.
It's a little weird.
It's really strange.
Did anybody out there do that? Does it feel weird to have like a brother nephew?
No offense.
Or like a cousin
If that
nephew
happened,
and like a cousin like, you know what I mean? What's going on?
Yeah, if you do you, I just want to know about it because I think it's fascinating.
You fascinate me and horrify me.
They tell you fascinate and horrify. So they tell Liz that Nick is getting married to Cruella, and the only way he won't is by meeting her again. So it's all this big setup.
Mm-hmm. And she's
like,
wait, you two are in on this, and you two are like, this was your idea, and you two are in on this, and everybody's in on this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, you better get out of here.
But she is like taken aback. Oh my god, he's getting married? It's been 11 years.
And he looks like Dennis Quaid.
He could have already been married. Right?
Yeah, was she keeping tabs on him?
Well, I guess when Haley goes like, oh yeah, he's like really excited to see you. But if she's been pining over this man, right? Like it's been 11 years. Why is it so shocking that he could be getting married?
Yeah.
Besides the fact that maybe Haley was telling her, no, he's single and he's still in love with you. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. And then she's just like, well, I am in love with him too. I hope he, like... But, like, if that's true too, then she shouldn't be freaking out as much unless she's just freaking out because she doesn't know what the hell she's doing. Like, I don't know.
And there was no indication ever that she learned that he was some, like, the debonair, like, suave player guy that was like, I'm never getting married. So there wasn't like an indication of that either.
Yeah. But I guess the whole thing is like, she's more just like freaked out. Like, you guys are trying to get me back with your dad?
Which is very strange. I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with all of you? We didn't like each other. We
rushed
did this
into
too quickly.
things. We were stupid. And I have a job. I have an establishment. He has an establishment.
She should have said to Martin, she should have been like, well, you're fired. That would have been funny if she did like a little, you're fired.
I guess because she
says,
sees him as a brother, she's not going to just fire him.
Well, it would be like a joke firing. It'd be like how Tony told Natasha, like, you're fired.
Right.
Like, it would have been like that.
Right. I one purpose and one purpose only. I like how she does the slurred purpose and one purpose only. It was just the way she said it. Understood?
They accidentally fuck with Nick because he's going around trying to find Liz.
Yes.
But why are the girls just all over the place? Why are they just like roaming around the hotel?
No.
I know it's for the gag, but like,
why are you like wandering about? There is no reason for you to wander unless you were going to go to the pool or something, I guess. But like, it just seems so silly.
This is when they have one of them ADR the Parent Trap song. I say one of them like there's two different people. This is where they have Lindsay go da 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 da. I like that she doesn't it's Hallie, because Meredith gets off of the elevator.
Yes.
And she's like, oh, it's you. And Hallie's like...
Because she says, have you seen my father?
I'm
and she goes,
sorry?
you talking to me?
And she's like, what, you Robert De Niro? Yeah, because why would she recognize her?
And she
doesn't know what Meredith looks like.
Oh, Meredith.
Meredith.
And then she looks her up and down like, oh, I'm about to fuck with you. Like, this is Hallie. You can tell it's Hallie because Annie had a completely different way of reacting to Meredith.
Liz is getting some wake-up juice at the bar. Speaking of Back to the Future,
she's just having another drink.
It's like
Isn't she? Like,
it's like a hangover. Juice.
I really thought she was having a, what is it called?
The way the bartender phrases it, he's like, "This will get you like back up and running." It's a.
See, I thought it was a Bloody Mary, and I was like, why didn't he put any vegetables in her Bloody Mary? I literally thought it was a Bloody Mary.
Meredith's at the bar. She turns and toasts to her. And then Meredith realizes that it's, oh my God, you're Lizzie James. And freaks out about meeting her because, of course, she needs a wedding dress, and perfect timing for her. Here's the problem with this one, Rachel. It cuts. So we never get to see the interaction between these two characters. Ever.
Disappointing.
In the entire movie.
Yeah.
So later on, when Liz is like, I thought that it would be nice for like you all as like a family to go on the camping trip.
Because you're getting married.
I can stay.
Yeah.
We don't know what her opinion of Meredith is. Nope. We don't know if she thinks this lady's a bitch.
I think
this lady's great.
Well, she did call her like the leggy thing in the elevator. So I think we already know that she's a little jealous of the fact that she's with Nick, but she's also trying to be appropriate and be like, Nick wants to marry her. I'm not playing this damned game that my daughters want me to play. Though. But she is.
She does.
Yes.
Because when they come back from the camping trip, Nick is like, you all fucking set me up. Have that reaction, including Liz.
Yeah.
And Liz doesn't deny it.
Well, no, because she recognizes the fact that he's rushing into it just like he did with them.
I'm glad that you got that out of it, and I want show don't tell because it's a movie, but you have to vocalize that in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
Because you're using your interpretation, sure, but the movie doesn't necessarily say
the movie doesn't say anything. And like I said, I don't think I ever realized that they got married so quickly. I didn't realize that. I recognized that they were getting, like, he was rushing into this with Meredith. I just didn't do the parallels until now.
Yeah. There's Caribbean music playing at the San Francisco pool as he looks around for Liz, and he stumbles into the in-laws again.
Stumbles into, like, everybody. He's like a giant oaf right now.
I remember him doing this, though, and it's always one of those things that I remember about Dennis Quaid, because I'm always like, oh yeah, he stumbles around like an oaf. That's why Jack is so good at it as Huey, when he's like, he's got the
gene for it.
He can do his... That's right. It's the Quaid gene coming out of Dennis here, where he's like, oh no, I can do physical comedy. Yeah, don't you worry about that.
See, Jack has his eyes, and he's got that smile, and then he can do the weirdness.
And he can do Randy's physical comedy.
Right.
Quaid.
The Quaidiverse.
I can't wait to come back to the Quaidiverse. He sees Liz and tries to make his way around the pool and falls in and biddly-dink-de-dink. Boink.
And he hurts himself. So here, I was curious as to how he cut his eye. Did the waiter hit him in the face?
Either hit the bottom.
Because he fell backwards.
Maybe. Yeah.
And he cut his, like, eyebrow.
Well, that's just to make it so he has a sexy injury, I guess.
I don't know. It just felt like an odd placement for an injury.
One thing that we didn't mention about this whole thing is that Lohan... To be able to know what lines to say, because she had to do all these scenes twice, she had an earpiece in where someone told her, like, the line from the other twin.
Oh.
So that she could react.
Right.
She could act off of it.
Yes.
Because, like, how else would you know the timing of like,
course.
how to say it?
Right.
I guess it would be like how Rachel has to do this entire podcast.
It's a little difficult. It's a little difficult.
I don't know how you do it when we talk over each other. That's very impressive.
I just got to make it feel a little bit more natural, you know? Sometimes I do it twice, so then I go back and go, more natural. I'll talk over him for a second.
He's lucky that it's the 90s, because he ruins his soup, but he doesn't also ruin his phone, and he just walks out and says hi to Liz. The way that he's able to pull himself up out of that pool wearing a soaking wet suit is also pretty impressive.
Yes.
So now he's soaked and she's drunk. So I guess we're in a good compromise. And he doesn't even notice the kids. Because, like, both kids warned him. The twins were both like dad as he, like, stumbled into the pool. And he didn't even, like, notice.
Right. And she even, and like, even Chessie yelled, like, boss and stuff like that, too.
Actually, yes. And actually, I'm not Hallie. That would make me freak the fuck out, too. It's like, what? So we do this scene again. We get them admitting it again, and you did this already. He embraces Annie, because everyone is friendly about the situation. Nobody has any conflicts or hard feelings about anything about it at all.
Yeah,
and he's excited about it.
Negatives.
None.
There's just none.
None. There's no conflict. There's no thought about, like, I'm so sorry we did that. They don't apologize for it at all.
No, because they were duped and abandoned by the opposite parent?
No. I'm not talking about the girls. I'm talking about Liz and Nick. Don't apologize for this.
Like, we're sorry we never let you know about each other. I'm sorry I abandoned you.
So, when were you going to let me know that I was a twin? Well, obviously never.
Right? My deathbed, I'll tell you about it.
Dennis Quaid plays a good dad. He comes off very natural. He comes as a dad.
He is very daddish. I will give him that.
So he has a cut on his head. It's suddenly sundown. Meredith stumbles to the pool. She says, oh my God, you're making, you've already met Liz. She's going to make my fiance's wedding gown. And it's like, your fiance, and this is your fiance, and blah, 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 blah. So, like, all the confrontation is happening. I did like that they scare Meredith doing, like, a hi, next to her.
And she's like, oh my God, there's two of them now.
Hi, Mare.
Hello.
How you doing?
Honey, did I ever mention to you that Hallie was a twin?
No, I'm afraid you forgot that little detail.
Don't feel bad, Mary. He never mentioned it to me either.
I would be pissed if I was Meredith.
You didn't tell me about you had a fucking
You had another
second child?
And you were married before, and you didn't tell me.
You told me
this.
nothing.
If she
Well,
weren't
I think he knew. I
for
think
the
she
money,
knew that he was married before.
I suppose.
Otherwise,
maybe
it was
with
just
the
daughter
kids,
out of
she
wedlock, like whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I suppose that's fine.
But you didn't tell me you had a second child? Oh, well, I'm sorry that we only were dating for a month.
Yeah, this might be grounds if you weren't in it for the money.
Let's
to
pause.
Let's
pause
put a
this.
pause.
Let's figure this out. Let's do something about this. You know?
And Meredith even realizes, like, the kids had to have done this. Like, this had to be, like, the work of you two little fucking urchins.
Right.
They apparently all agree to go to a dinner. And when I say all, I mean Nick and Meredith agreed. Nick and Liz agreed to go to a dinner with the kids.
Yes.
Without Meredith.
Without Meredith.
How'd they get her out of the picture? Because if I'm Meredith, I'm like, okay, now I'm not letting
I'm
you out of my
hanging
fucking
on
sight.
to you. Yeah.
Why did they agree to this?
And why wouldn't she get, like, what? It's. I think it was just because
the movie starts to fall apart. This is when the movie really starts to fall apart.
Yeah, I think it's literally just because now it's, okay, we have to talk to the girls. Can we do this on our own, like, privately? I think that's kind of their thoughts.
They rented out a yacht with these, like, pooled allowances.
Yes, no.
Well, Grandpa actually did it.
But, like, they go, how are we supposed to pay for this? Bitch, you're fucking rich. And I'm talking to Nick, because he's the one who goes, how am I going to pay for this? Screw off, dude. Are you kidding? I'm surprised you don't own one. Like, that's so goofy. You're renting it for a night. It's not going to be that bad. It's not breaking the bank for you.
Yeah, these rich people, I'm telling you.
God.
One little note that I had about this, Hallie because remember when she asked Annie, like, what do you call him? And she's like, grandfather?
Yes.
She calls him, like, Pops.
Yeah.
So I like that she was like, I haven't had a grandfather. I want to, like, call you something fun.
Right.
So I'm calling you Pop.
It's cute. It is a nice touch.
I wrote, they came from old money, because the grandpa was like, I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. If I were the parents, I'd be, we know what you're trying to do. We're not going to let this work. Stop this. We get it. You're going to stop this.
Yeah.
And the help is in on it. Putting on the sexy music and the lighting. So then Chessie's like, it's sweet, isn't it? And I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know if sweet is the thing I would say. Mm-hmm. It's very manipulative, if anything.
Right.
They toast to their daughters, and then the memorable shot of the girls looking through the doors.
Yes.
Again, clever way to do it with, like, one actress. They find a lot of different ways to be clever about using one actress to, like, show it off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So then they discuss what happened with their marriage. Nick says it ended fast, and she's like, well, it started fast. And they talk about the arrangement with the kids. Chessie is eavesdropping on them.
Yes.
She, like, comes by and, like, starts talking. She wants to do it like a, you know what I would do if I were you two.
Well, like, her and the butler are, like, getting squeezed together in the back, too, so.
They're making out on the front end, on the poop deck or something. Yeah, they're not paying attention. So they had tempers. She packed. And then she's like, and then you didn't come after me. And he's like, I didn't know you wanted me to come after you. This was, Rachel, to your point, some weird fucking fling with these drama queens. Dennis Quaid, because he was like, well, all right, fine. I'm not going to deal with this. Was just like, okay. And that was the end of it. They don't belong together.
No, I don't think they do. They're smitten. They make eyes at each other all the time, but that doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't really mean anything.
I feel like they shouldn't live together. I don't think they should be married.
I don't think it's gonna. I think they can be friends.
Yes, I think that they can be involved in each other's lives, and maybe some shit happens.
Here's what I think.
These people are never going to marry anybody.
Correct.
They're too self-involved.
They're way too selfish. Here's the thing, all right? Back then, you could just have this fanciful idea of, we're going to be together. It's so romantic. We're going to get back together because we're so in love, blah, blah, blah. But there is literally no way that any of this works, because they even talk about how none of this is going to actually work, right? And then, but I'm thinking, if they make a future one, maybe it would just be that they don't actually get back together, and it's just that they're friends.
That needs to
be, and they're just like cordial.
remake would be. Yeah, they don't get back together. It's that they don't get back together and they come up with some way for the girls to be able
to go back and forth and like be together and know each other. Yeah. It ends happily ever after because you don't know what the hell happens after, because it seems like the entire idea of it it's going to implode again.
Nancy is making, and The Parent Trap of the 60s is at fault for this too. This is a Disney princess movie.
Yeah.
It's a Disney princess movie to a fault.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where they're both princesses. There is no pauper. They are Disney princesses. And if you look at it in that context, the absurdity of that, oh no, they're just going to get remarried and they're going to be one big happy family.
Right.
When like they clearly had problems.
Right.
Is not going to be, an issue this time. But we don't know what their issues were other than them saying that like they had tempers.
I honestly think it's got to be something with their businesses stuff. Because he wants to be in Napa Valley. She wants to be in London.
They have to be away. They can't be near each other because of the businesses.
There's just going to be constant travel.
Gonna do?
Right.
He's going to hire somebody to run the vineyard? That's going to fuck it up.
Or is she going to have somebody running her business and she's going to have to keep going back and forth? Or
is she going to... It's not even that it's New York and London.
No.
Where it's like an easier flight. It's San Francisco and London. Like it's a long-ass flight. Mm-hmm. So is she going to have to make her studio in California?
Exactly.
That's going to be a completely different market.
Right.
Completely different designs.
Yes.
For that audience.
It's going to break again. It's going to be worse this time.
Yeah, because now the girls know that it's breaking. And they started it.
Parent Trap 2. Everybody's in trouble.
I always remembered this scene being longer. I always thought that more happened with the dinner, but that's kind of it. They talk for a few minutes. And then it kind of fades, and it's the next morning, and Liz is checking out.
Right.
And they're talking about how the girls are going to
They actually figured stuff out.
One place for Christmas, one place for Easter. The kids are like, we want to go to the camping trip with each other.
You were already... Okay. Fine. That's cute. Understandable, right? She wants to have a little bit more time with her dad before she goes. You were at camp for, like... a month.
Yeah, but that's what they do. Yeah, I mean, granted, yeah, but they must be like very outdoorsy that they always do this camp thing.
No,
I guess
it
Rachel,
makes sense.
it is your
it
is your thing where it's like
I'm also
did
outdoorsy.
They never go to camp before?
Well, no, I don't think. My point is, do they want to spend time together, or is it I just want to spend like time with all of us together for a little bit longer, which is understandable.
Yeah, they want to all spend time together longer.
Mm-hmm.
And they know that they do this trip, so like let's just go do it together.
Right. So I kind of get it.
I get it. I understand. They're being manipulative about it.
Yes.
It makes sense.
Because they're both acting like Hallie.
Are you sure I'm Annie? And they're like, yeah, fuck with them. And Quaid can't stares at them.
They both are
it's
trying
like,
to figure it out.
Haley.
And then she goes, are you sure? And it's like, oh my God. No, I don't know my own daughter because I don't pay attention to her enough.
I thought they were going to start singing because they're like, here's our proposition. I thought we were going to get Lindsay Lohan doing Let's Get Together.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like it's about to like
together.
Kick in. So Meredith is not thrilled about this arrangement.
Of course not.
I wouldn't be either. I'm going to marry you in a week.
Yeah, I really think she should have just been like, can we pause this? Who proposed? Did he propose? He must have proposed. Do you think she manipulated him to do it, or do you think it just happened? And she's like, well, okay, well, let's just get married at the end of the summer. And he's like, oh, okay.
She dropped a hint. She dropped a hint to propose. He proposed. And then, I don't want to wait.
Let's just do it right away. Let's elope, but without eloping, actually giant wedding because you have money and we can just do it in 2 weeks.
Liz tells Meredith to come too. And I wrote, this would be hell for the dude. Am I right, fellas? Huh? Yeah, my old lady. I think it's more hell for Meredith. Lady. Yeah, but if the
no, I get it. I understand.
Dennis Quaid, and you got all the women with you, and it's like every woman that just is probably mad at you as well.
So the girls get the manipulative shit from the mom, though, right? Is what you're saying, because she does the really, honestly, I think she should come with type of thing. I'm like, so the girls get it from you.
Nick says that later.
Yeah,
he's like mother like daughters.
Mm-hmm.
This is the big third act of the movie, Rachel.
Yes, this is what I was talking about. Camping. The 3 acts.
They hop in the Jeep. And Liz is like, oh, I'm not fucking going. I don't know what you thought I was doing, but I'm not going camping. You have a good time. She does it under the guise of saying, like, Meredith can get to know the girls better.
Right. Spend some time together.
She didn't really get to know the girls because, like, she was talking to Annie. Yes. She thought it was Hallie.
Mm-hmm.
Some loopy music plays.
I thought I was just going to go, da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it should have done it again. They're hiking through the woods. Meredith sucks at it.
Well, she doesn't do it.
If this woman existed today...
She looks great, though. Like She's got, like, a six-pack.
That's what I'm saying. If she was, like, a 27-year-old today, she'd be going hiking all the time.
Oh, sure.
Like, she'd be doing it for performative Instagram reasons.
Yes.
Like, she wouldn't actually go hiking. She'd just get the backdrop and then get the fuck down. Mm-hmm. But she would still be out there.
Right. She works out. This is just her workout clothes.
Yeah, she definitely works out.
The problem is, one of them, probably Hallie, is putting rocks into her backpack.
Yes. And this woman has no awareness that, like, her bag is getting heavier.
Right. I think she just thinks that's
or
like
that
a
there's
natural
a lizard
thing.
On the water.
Oh my! Well, she didn't. She does see that when she picks it up. I mean, if you pick up your water bottle and you go like this, you're like, "What the fuck?" Like that, I could see. Honestly, I could see that. But she gets the lizard on the water bottle. Famous scene.
Very famous scene. This scene's played like all the time at the Oscars.
And she goes, "It's just a little lizard." And then Dennis Quaid's a dick.
Yeah,
like I get startled by snakes and lizards.
Was on the fucking bottle. Like, get the fuck out of here. You would still also be like, oh.
And you know, like the woman you're marrying doesn't go hiking in the woods. You knew this. So she's gonna get startled by shit.
Rachel, they're showing that they're not compatible because she's all girly girl and he's an outdoorsman, rugged.
Did you see the ex-wife?
I'm not saying they're compatible.
No, I don't think they are either. But that's just my point too. Is just like his ex-wife is also like a very
opposites attract.
He has a type, anyways.
He has a type. He does.
So then she puts the lizard on Meredith's head, and Meredith freaks out more, and it gets in her mouth, and
which is such like an asshole move again.
This is horrible. They are horrible.
Nick is like, can you just help Meredith? And she's like, yeah, they'll help me, all right. They'll help me right over a fucking cliff.
I loved that line.
And it's like, I wouldn't put it past
that
them.
Line.
Nick,
tell parent your fucking kids. What
stop
is this? Yell at him.
He never tells them stop.
No.
He just lets them do whatever the fuck they want.
I'm jumping the gun here. I'm jumping the shark. Whatever. They push her out into the middle of the lake where she could have drowned in the middle of the night when she said she's taking a pill.
She took sleeping pills.
And he just goes, oh well, like, are you kidding me? You wouldn't have been like, are you kidding me? You guys did this to her? Like, he's not running to help her? Nothing. Well, he's a piece of shit.
He does like...
This is your girlfriend. This is your fiance.
He like yells at them, tells them to go to their room or whatever when they get back.
Oh, he's just like, oh, you're grounded forever. He's an idiot. He is not. That's not gonna stick. He didn't even like bat an eye. He's like, oh no, she's out in the middle of the lake on a mattress. Oh, Hallie must have pulled another one of her pranks. Like, are you joking? You didn't like immediately jump up and run to try to help her? He sucks.
She says, one more trick from you two, I'll make your lives miserable. They call her Cruella again. They emerge from behind a tree trying to act innocent. And
he just kind of like...
Nick doesn't...
with the face. That's it.
Later on, they're calling her mom.
And she's just like, how about you just call
dicks?
me Meredith?
And she's like, yeah, you can call me Meredith. I think your mom would prefer if you call me Meredith.
Right. Like don't... Stop.
And like I don't even blame Meredith because I'm like, yeah, Meredith has a fucking point.
Just met me. That I'm not comfortable with that. You're not comfortable with that. Stop. And this is where I was saying she took all this advice from the girls. She's still trying
because of the mountain lion thing and the
mosquito
and the
stuff.
repellent.
Yes,
yeah.
And like I'm like, come on. This is getting ridiculous. And he just keeps rolling his eyes like,
yeah, they're deliberately trying to sabotage her, yes.
Wouldn't you just look at them and be like, stop messing with her?
She gets back at them by heavily macking on their dad, though.
Fair enough.
She's like, fine, fuck you both. And then just like I thought she was going to start like dry humping him. Just to be like, this is mine. She grabs his dick and is like, this is mine. So yeah, they put her out in the middle of the tent. She said she was going to take a sleeping pill. And then this little mongoloid child jumps up and grabs her and pulls her under. And then Meredith just dies.
She drowned in the middle of Crystal Lake.
She falls off the bed. She swam all the way back to shore.
She honestly is allowed to freak out.
Yes. This was too much.
And he has the fucking gall to smile in her face and say, well, I choose them.
Here's what's going on, buddy. The day we get married is the day I ship those brats off to Switzerland. Get the picture? It's me or them. Take your pick.
Them.
Excuse me?
THEM. Them. Get the picture?
I get that she shouldn't have given the ultimatum. And he should have been
he was gonna
we need to calm down.
Or always choose the girls.
But it should have been like, we need to calm down from the situation. One, you two need to knock it the fuck off, and you and I can go talk for a minute. It annoyed me. It frustrated me to no end with the fucking smile on his face. I was like, yeah, she should be screaming. She should just be screaming and being like, I just want to go home. Screw all of you.
They needed to screw you guys, screw this weird fucking family, screw this whole situation. I don't want your money. I'm out. Fuck you. Fuck your maid. Fuck your ex-wife. Fuck both those little freaks. Fuck your stupid grandfather. Fuck your butler.
Your butler. It's like a brother butler.
Brutler. That's another shirt, Rachel, for a brother butler.
Yeah, the Brutler.
So, again, yes, she's an awful character. She's evil. She's a gold digger. But she gets her comeuppance almost like too much.
It's too much. It's horrible.
Them.
THEM.
Gets a picture?
Get the picture? I'm like, yeah, I can see why nobody's with
was like,
you
oh,
fuck.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that's where Hallie gets it from. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So she screams and freaks out.
Throws a ring at him.
He was always going to choose them, though.
Well,
like throwing the ultimatum up there was not like
I'm
it
sorry,
needed to be
the
like a we need to.
second he saw the woman he fucked for 9 months, he was like, "Oh, Goo eyes! Oh, look, she's back." No wonder he never loved Meredith.
Nick's an idiot. They come back without Meredith, so I don't know where they dropped her off.
Like somewhere, her house or something.
Or the three of them murdered her in the woods and just left her
Horrible.
there. He is pissed at them. And they're like, oh, come on. It was just a couple of harmless pranks.
Just a prank, Dan.
And they're like, yeah. So they all say they're sorry. They say they're sorry about this one. Mm-hmm. And he's like, and they go back up to their room, and he says, I need to thank them one day.
Because he knew that it was like, they stopped him from
he got post-nut clarity. Yeah. And was like, oh, I guess now after having sex with her for 8 weeks, I finally realized that I shouldn't be marrying this woman.
You know, the one thing I did point out, I was just like, I thought it was weird that he wasn't sleeping in the same tent as her.
Was he or wasn't
They were in separate tents.
Maybe they thought like that was too much to do.
Tents.
They did have 3
tents.
That's
goofy.
Okay.
I just felt like that was like, right?
Unless like the dad was, unless
they were like,
he was like, oh, maybe it'll be weird. No, because it is because they were planning to bring Liz too. So they would have had 3 tents.
But why did Meredith take her own tent?
Maybe she's just mad at him at that point.
I don't think
she's
she
just like,
was.
you
She
can sleep
made
in your
out
own
with
fucking
him
tent.
before she went back to bed.
There was a revenge makeout.
I don't know.
Do you think that she was going to be like, get in the tent, Nick? And then she just does like
listen.
I
want them to listen.
Like just, this is what you're going to hear every fucking night.
Yes.
You little shits.
Yes. Anyways, she's gone. She's out of the picture.
So anyway, she's dead.
Martin and
Chessie went
Chessie
for a
are
picnic.
and didn't come back.
And never came back.
So they're fucking in the woods.
And probably dead. They do the finger cross thing again. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I'm sorry.
Fine.
I don't like the iconography. It bothers me.
I guess.
I understand if you're a girl and you would have watched this when you were young in particular, it being like like that would have been like a thing, but it's cringy to me. It comes off as cringe.
It doesn't cringe me. It doesn't cringe for me.
Yeah, because you're a girl that watched this when she was young, so it's it
fine.
Triggers the nostalgia part of your brain, and in my brain, I'm like, fucking stop it!
What's wrong with you? You're so angry.
It's Nancy Myers.
You
just anchors up my blood. So Jess, I wrote Nick shows Meredith the wine cellar. No, he doesn't. Nick shows
Liz
the wine cellar. He's like, I got to show you this. In this dusty cabinet, he has wine from VJ Day from 1945. He has a wine from his parents' wedding day.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's got one from the QE2, 1986. He bought every bottle ever made.
That's a
says,
bit of an obsession there, bud.
Well, I mean, he's clearly trying to show in what they think is a nice, clever way. He never got over it.
Yes. She does do a good job of, like, half crying and...
Yeah, of, like, not knowing how
bit.
to react to all of this. That's kind of how it comes off, too. It's like, I don't know what you want me to say.
Right.
Is like how she plays
And she doesn't know how to feel. Because this wouldn't work. Because it's not going to work.
She says something, and he says, I do. Like, that's a very deliberate, like, an I do. But I don't remember what she says.
I now have every bottle ever made.
You do?
I do.
Okay. You do? I do. So he's reminiscing of when he said his vows. That's, clearly what they're going for there. And they do the stare thing to hook up before they can kiss. The lights come back. You know the movie, the pregnant pause,
right?
That is in all of film and television history, where if you make it awkward, then people start making out. So like they do that.
Well, they were making eyes at each other, and they were like leaning in. It wasn't like a pregnant pause, and people were just gonna make out. It was literally like they're leaning into each other. This is like is all romantic. Sure. But then
before the lights can come back on, she backs off, realizing this is a terrible idea, and
which she's right.
The butler Martin and Chessie are there. They don't hook up. It's pouring rain, and every time we say goodbye,
it's another goodbye
I
sequence.
Cry a little. Another goodbye sequence. The girls hug. He kisses Liz on the cheek to leave. They get into a taxi.
Yeah.
Liz and Annie are driving back home. They're already back in London. It's raining there too, but at least it's London, so that makes sense.
Yeah, the rain in California seems very
in Napa.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
So they get back to their house, and grandfather is dead. It's a very sad ending that comes out of nowhere.
Oh man, and that's where it ends.
No, it's Haley. And she goes, did you know that the Concorde
insufferable.
gets you here in half the time? Yeah, she's awful. She's really
And it's
awful.
like 3 times the price. Well, we paid it.
We paid first class.
So we could beat you
They let
here.
me fly the plane.
Mm-hmm. But they're all so surprised.
It took 30 seconds for them to realize we don't want to lose them again. And then Quaid walks in and
no shit.
Says,
would you think she just left by herself?
Sort of, yeah. I got myself a ticket on the Concorde with my passport, and I flew all the way to England.
I made the mistake of not coming after you once, Lizzie, because she said you didn't come after me, so that's why would I bother contacting you ever again?
What do you think? You expect me to go weak in the knees? And she rambles on as he approaches ruggedly at her, and they kiss.
With our daughters being raised here and there, and
do you expect us to just live happily ever after?
We just pick up where we left off, and and then they kiss.
And he says, "Yes, I do."
Again.
And they make out in front of the girls, who are very touched by this. And
we did it!
I think Hallie says, "We actually did it!"
And she slides down the wall. Mm-hmm.
And then another song plays, and they get married on the QE2.
Everlasting
love.
This will be. Yeah.
And the photos of the family.
1998. Another wedding.
All the credits are photos of the wedding, including Martin proposing to Chessie.
Yeah.
Which is a faux pas, Martin. Don't
You can
propose at
ask.
someone's wedding.
You ask them.
Oh, okay, fine.
If they're
Fine.
involved, then you know they
can
don't give a
ask them.
shit.
Yeah, I suppose. It happens to be this wedding.
They
so it's
knew
fine.
this was going to happen.
But I'm trying to give life advice out there.
Oh yeah,
Rachel.
yeah. Don't just do
if you're
it.
gonna, do not just do
you
it.
Have
you
to
need
talk
to
to
let
the bride
and groom know that, like,
absolutely.
Can I propose at the
yes.
wedding?
Get
just
permission.
Doing it though?
No,
faux pas.
Absolutely, do not do that. You're a horrible person.
The first credit is it's dedicated to Hallie, and I was like, what is that about?
Yeah.
It's their daughter. So it's Nancy and Charles Sayers, who's like a producer on this and a director. Their daughters, their oldest daughter is named Hallie. Okay. I think they also had a daughter named Annie, but I think maybe she was too young to like care at the time, because I would have dedicated it to both of them.
Right.
But yeah. There is apparently, according to the IMDb trivia, an extended ending
of the wedding instead of just pictures, I'm assuming.
Okay, in the extended ending, Hallie tells Annie, "You guys are going to love living in California." And Annie responds, "California? You guys are going to love living in London." Hallie exclaims, "London?" Meanwhile, Sammy is barking at the neighbor's poodle in the front yard. Chessie and Martin share a kiss, and the grandpa arrives home. So it's supposed to be like, here they all are, the big happy family, but they can't decide where to live.
See, at least it gives us some more turmoil. You know, at least it gives us there are going to be issues.
Like, what are they going to do?
Right.
Yeah. Completely unresolved is the ending of The Parent Trap. Rachel, we have walked through The Parent Trap, so now it is time to answer that most important of question that we do here at Shelf Life, which is, does The Parent Trap have shelf life?
The problem I have is that I have a lot of nostalgia for it. And so and I didn't really feel like there's like cringe moments, because it's like you go back and you watch kids shows like this or kid movies where it's like specifically made for, you know, that preteen age, and it's just super cringy a lot of the time. You know, you're just like, oh god, I don't know if I can sit through this. But this one never really made me cringe. It just kind of it always felt like, oh yeah, that's what it was like as a kid. You know, you have that nostalgia for it, especially being, you know, a woman. Like, having nostalgia for being a young girl, it still feels kind of charming to come back to it. It, of course, has a lot of flaws. It does have a lot of flaws. It has a lot of, like, pieces that you're just like, oh my god, how does this work? And it does have a weird lull between Act 2 and 3, where it's just like, what is happening? And I do like that scene at the hotel where it's just kind of like all chaotic and everybody's all over the place for no reason. And it's like, what is happening? And people are running into each other. And because they're twins, it's like easy to, you know, go back and forth. I, of course, always have a problem with, you know, the ending of how is this even going to work? This isn't even, like, realistic. What do you mean? I think I even thought that before. I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, happy ending, but how is that going to work? Where are they going? You know, like, who's living with who? But that's kind of that's after the movie. We don't care about that. We just love that they're back together. We love the romance of it. It's, you know, it's cute. Yada yada. It's more for the kids' perspective of bringing the parents together. So I feel like it can go on a kid's shelf. I love Lindsay Lohan in this. I think it's really fun. I think it's interesting. It's definitely of its time, though, because it shows a lot of things that would make it of its time. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about this, because I'm just like, I feel like the problem is that I have too much nostalgia for it.
I think you're putting it on the shelf.
So I'm at least giving it like the kids' shelf. It's at kid level, so that they can pull it off and enjoy it.
But it is on your shelf.
I think so. Sure.
There's nothing wrong with it being on the shelf.
It's not one of those things where it's like, oh, I love this movie, I want to watch it all the time. But it is still cute,
but
and
you
I feel
want it
like
there for your posterity,
and I feel like,
to be able to watch it when you want.
Yes, I feel like I would give it to, like, oh, what's a show or a movie that a kid could watch? Oh, here, Parent Trap. This one's funny. So I feel like that is one that I would be like, yeah, watch that.
Would you watch it yourself? Again.
Sure, if it's on.
So would you?
I don't know if I would go out of my way.
Pick it off of the shelf.
Well, that's the problem. I don't think I would go out of my way to do that. But it's one of, so maybe it's more of a box.
But it's one that you want there.
The nostalgia
it's one that you want there. Okay. I can see.
Do you see where I'm having a problem?
The hairs. I see where you're at. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, my disclosure. It's not on my shelf.
No shit. We all knew that.
So but if it was something like, I'm gonna use an example. It's hard because I think this is a fine movie. I like it fine. I think it's cute and everything, like you said. So it's hard for me to think of like an example of something like that where I have the nostalgia for it. But I'm going to use like the TV, like when we did Power Rangers and we did Day of the Dumpster. I'm not going to go necessarily out of my way all the time to watch Day of the Dumpster, but I found it charming enough and nostalgic enough that it's like, yeah, put it on the shelf. I went and got the series. Put it up there. At some point during my life, for whatever reason, I'm going to be like, I'm going to watch that today.
Mm-hmm.
I like it enough. It has enough merit to me personally to have on the shelf.
No, I know.
Or something like Major League, which is like, oh, it's got like parts in it that are good, but I don't really ever want to go back to it. It's just kind of there if somebody were to say I've never seen it before. Usual Suspects,
Major
Major
League.
League.
Of thinking it needs to be in a box. It's like the nostalgia box. You put it in the box, you pull it out, you're just like, oh, I remember this. Let's watch this. I don't think it needs to be on the shelf displayed, for all of its glory, but I still like it. I still think it's better than other stuff out there. Other kid stuff that's like, why are you watching that? You could be watching something a little cuter, a little bit more fun, a little bit more clever.
It has a lot of charm to it. It has coziness to it. Mm-hmm. So I get that. Make your official stance, Rachel. So you're saying the box?
I think I'm going to put it in a box. I'm going to put it in the nostalgia box. Yeah.
So I told you mine. But it is charming and cozy, and it's rich people with very specific problems.
Oh, yeah.
I looked this up because I was like, why does Nancy Meyers always have rich people as her protagonists? And she said in some interview at some point that she does that because she wants to get past the financial burden of like the everyman, so that her characters have to go through more personal problems. Like the conflict cannot be, I don't have enough money to do this.
Yeah.
The conflict needs to be, I have the money to do this, so now what?
Right.
I think of it even in a different fashion. Like I told you, if you think of this as a Disney princess movie, the palette is better for me doing that. Mm-hmm. Because they're literally princesses. They literally have castles. It's just that they don't know their
They're in
parents.
separate castles, yeah. It's Frozen. It's like Anna and
Otherwise,
Elsa.
Yes. Yeah. Which I would pay money to watch Lindsay Lohan play Anna and Elsa. Like in like a live action adaptation. Just her. She has to do both roles.
I love it.
Because otherwise it's like, Jesus, these rich people with these stupid fucking problems and ideas and this like stupid arrangement that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, that's stupid.
There.
But you're supposed to just kind of put that aside, especially since this wasn't even her story. This is a past story. This is a book, So I'm looking past the producer, director.
The ridiculousness of it. Yeah.
Because it already was ridiculous.
To me, though, Nancy's
just modernized,
style
it doesn't work.
She does. She modernizes it. And I think for a lot of people, it definitely works. And it is cute enough to work. Mm-hmm. I pick up on the style that she has and that like pace. The pace is bizarre. When she decides to do montages and when she doesn't decide to do montages and what she decides to emphasize is very strange to me. I think that there were parts of it that needed to be expanded upon and stuff that didn't. Some of it was frustrating. And that's just because of her style. And I don't want her to change her style. It just isn't always for me. I do like I like The Parent Trap. I think it's a fine little movie. It's a cliched little Disney movie.
Right.
I like it way more than The Holiday. It's just that sometimes her style just conflicts with like what I like in a movie. She wouldn't make a fucking Mad Max movie, right? She's not going to make a fucking Marvel movie. Although I would love to see a Nancy Meyers Marvel movie.
That could be really
I really want to see what that would be. However, it was a little boring. There were these moments that didn't work for me, and I wasn't thrilled with it. It was better in my memory. Like this was a nostalgia buster for Kevin. Because my memory of it was better than watching it back. Mm-hmm. It's a fine little movie. I liked it. It's just not on the shelf for me. It's not going to get that high. And I think girls would like it. So I do think if you have younger nieces or daughters or whatever, share it. Because I think it's a fine little movie for them. Even if I find the characters obnoxious as shit.
Yeah. I wish there was more of that coming of age with the girls at the camp, because I think I had in my head, like you were saying, it broke that for you. When you're like, no, you put that on them, you gave them that background, I was like, I did, because there isn't as much as I thought there was, and I kept thinking there was so much more.
And it becomes more about the parents in the second half. It's like Lindsay kind of goes in the background. She's just a little schemer, and it's like more about the parents in the second half of it. The acting in this movie is fantastic. Lindsay Lohan is phenomenal in this movie. I think Natasha Richardson is really great in it too. She gets to play really fun character in this. Elaine Hendricks, who plays Meredith, is a fun, like, bad Cruella step. She's clearly trying to do that. And the visual effects, the cinematography, the ability to do that, all great. All directed beautifully. It's just strange, and there are parts of it that aren't for me. So for that reason, it is not on the shelf. But I do like it. I like it, fair enough. But I'm never going to watch this again. I'm never going to watch The Parent Trap ever again. So that was The Parent Trap, directed by Nancy Meyers from 1998. It is not on the shelf.
It's in the box. Nostalgia box.
Rachel's nostalgia box. Yeah. Rachel's nostalgia box is going to be... That thing's going to weigh more than the shelf by the time that shelf life is over.
Yeah. I got a lot of stuff in storage, apparently.
Yeah, you do have a lot of stuff in storage, which does suck because now... Well, I forgot, and I know that this is probably a bad time to bring this up, Rachel, but I do know that Mom and Dad have hidden this from you for the last 34 years. And it's that you actually have a long-lost twin sister.
I do? I don't know if I care too much. Is she anything like me, or is she completely the opposite? What's her accent?
I actually don't know. I haven't met her either. Oh, here she comes now. Oh, hello there. My name is...
hello there. Yeah, I don't know if I can do an Irish accent.
It's just me in a wig. All right, forget it. No ending bits this time. But until next time, I've been Kevin.
And I'm
or
Rachel.
Have I? Or has she?
Or am I my twin? My evil twin. Whoa.
See, you can't tell. This is Freaky. Freaky Friday.
That's a different one.
We'll see you next time here at Shelf Life.
Hello, Cat. You may call me Aunt Vicky.